got a lot of love for Jorge Solair. For a guy who played such a short time in Atlanta, he tiptoed into my all-time top 10 favorite Braves. That's how much I like that dude. Big, strong batter, E.T. Really, when he gets hot, is one of the most dangerous hitters in the league. The problem is when you're a 230, 240 hitter, you're getting hot. It's a relative term. But nonetheless, let me set the scene. The Braves have a starting pitcher, Reynaldo Lopez. Like him, too. Shout out, Ray. You're our guy. But Solair has owned him, E.T. In their history, Solair going into last night was hitting .600 with 5 home runs in like 23 plate appearances.
Okay, so you paint this picture for me.
Okay. First inning, runner on base, Lopez to Solair. There she goes, 2-run homer. So now Solair's got 6 home runs in 24 at-bats and hitting .640 career against Reynaldo Lopez. The most home runs that he has against any pitcher in the league. But no harm, no foul. Braves are scrapping back into the game. Solair's next time up, E.T., Reynaldo Lopez comes inside. He hits him. Solair's like, flipped his bat, ran to first. Little known fact about Solair. He's a big, imposing dude, E.
Yeah, he is.
But he's a mild-mannered cat.
Okay.
He's a laid-back, quiet, mild-mannered, not aggressive, not confrontational dude. Okay? So he hits him his second time up. Game progresses. We're now in the 5th inning. Reynaldo Lopez is still on the mound. Solair comes to the plate again. He buzzes the tower. Hits him high inside between the hands and the chin. Doesn't hit him, but that's where the pitch goes. And Solair now, buddy, it happens sometimes. The quietest, when the switch flips, it changes. And so Solair stared out at him for a second. You can just, I guess internally, it was just rising up through him. And he's kind of like, man, what in the hockey sticks gives here? And then Lopez did one of these, E. What you want?
Yeah. What you trying to do?
What you want?
Yeah.
And Solair said, you know what? Boom. And switch flipped. He charges the mound, and they're throwing haymakers now.
Yeah, they were. That's a big dude charging the mound.
Yeah, Lopez, I hear some commentary on Lopez and his strategy. It seemed to be retreat while firing punches.
I noticed that.
That's a good strategy. Yeah. This dude's coming at you madder than a hornet. Get some pops in and keep retreating until there's a whole group of people that'll break this thing up, as happens in a baseball. Did you see who took down? So, by the way, there's a lot of love on that Braves team and locker room for Solair, like I just expressed, including the Braves manager, Walt Weiss.
He took somebody down, didn't he?
He took down Solair, and then after the game, basically said, I get it. I get Solair being ticked. It takes a lot to get this man, considering his history against Reynaldo. I mean, he didn't throw his own guy under the bus. Look, it's going to be interesting to get Murph's perspective on this. I know we've talked about this topic with Daniel before, and I believe he told us he's never rushed the mound. And he's told us the closest, it involved corralling somebody, but he'll remind us of that. So a good baseball perspective from him. And yeah, that seems to be the take from, it is from me, and I'm king of Braves Nation here in Jacksonville, Florida. That's my thought. It seemed to be the thought of Walt Weiss in his post game. But yeah, Weiss went in from behind and tackled Solair, and cooler heads prevailed. If Solair doesn't have his history with the Braves, I wonder how that goes down last night. If it's not even a little bit more, because by base brawl, quote unquote, standards, last night was like a 9 out of 10. They were going now. Fists were flying. They weren't. The only punch that looked like it was landed was by Lopez, who kept the baseball in his right hand, by the way. So he hits him with the right hand, but he's got the ear flap on that side. So I don't know if he caught him actually in the face or he got him up top. But here's the thing I'm thinking, okay? And this is the practical reality of that going down last night. The last thing in the world that the Braves can afford would be to lose Reynaldo Lopez to injury. That pitching staff is a mass unit as it is. I mean, Sale, Lopez, Elder, They pretty much got to win 2 of those 3 and then hope for the best with the 4 and 5 starters right now as it is. They could ill afford to lose him. We'll see if suspensions come down. I mean, if you're Lopez, the ump didn't even warn you. This guy's charging the mound. I would agree that you were a big part of instigating this, but what am I supposed to do? Turn around and sprint to the clubhouse? But they may say that because he did kind of look at him like, what? Now, the Braves and Weiss maintained and doubled down that he was not trying to hit him. There was a runner on base when that play happened. That typically you don't hit a guy in a tight game on a 3-game losing streak with a runner on first. So it's perhaps believable that it got away from him, but the timing and the fact that it's the same batter that you've got this history with, and that history is if you throw it over the plate, he hits it over the fence.
When somebody intentionally tries to hit you with a baseball, man, that's pressure. Because man,
and again, I'm pretty sure, and I don't want to speak for Daniel, and opinions evolve. I think he understands guys getting plunked and doesn't take offense. I take great offense at it.
That's a weapon.
I think it's weak.
That's a weapon.
Yeah, I think if you're a pitcher and you got a guy standing 60 feet away from you and you can throw the ball 95 miles an hour and the ball that you're throwing is hard, it's not a Nerf ball. I think it's incredibly weak that you target another person. If you did that out on the street, they'd throw your A in jail. But it's accepted in baseball, man.
That's a different
world. It's one thing to own the inside of the plate. I'm not talking about pitches that get close. I'm talking about when those dudes come up and take one in the shoulder or the back or the head where they're really just, Because here's the thing, man. You don't know how precise you're going to be. These jokers, I've seen them, they can't throw a strike sometimes. Sometimes if you throw at a guy, you're really taking a risk. Rises up and hits him in the face. Yeah. So typically, if you're a fan of a baseball team and your guy hits a dude and he rushes the mound, to heck with that guy forever and always. But I can't do that with Solair. Maintains his spot in my Braves. And I thought about this because of what happened last night. He's a top 10 all-time Brave. If you're younger, he's probably for sure in there. And that's with just a brief time in Atlanta. But oh, how sweet it was. All right, let's come back and hear from Liam Coen. He had some interesting takes on Trevor Lawrence in particular, appearing on a Sirius satellite radio. 641-1010, by the way, that would be our number here. The text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures is up and running. Here we go. I wake up at 6 o'clock every morning, do Sunny and share. It's always a Groundhog's Day. Somebody here's got the Sony clock radio. They're firing it up every morning. Okay, there we go. I need some ages, though. I need some, like, if you're using a clock radio, it doesn't surprise me at all if you're, 40, 50 years old. But by the way, there's today's iteration of the clock radio. Bay Alexis, get me up 5 o'clock, insert music source here, right? Isn't that basically the version? All right, we're up and at 'em. It's a hump day, stump day. Back with more next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. The beach is calling, and she must go. Lauren Brooks.
Okay, that's not creepy.
Afternoons 2 to 4.
Can you just back up a little bit?
On 1010XL.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at keybuickgmc.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Attention business owners and sales professionals. Still hearing, I need to think about it? Pat McManaman from Sandler Sales. We can help. There's a 2-day sales boot camp in Jacksonville, May 13th and 14th. We'll show you how to handle objections and close more deals without being pushy. Call us at 904-646-1900 for more details. 646-1900. Let's get your business and top-line revenue growing.
Train your putt with pitch-perfect pointers from the pros and Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser on Brunch with the Tour. Tuesday morning at 8:30. Teed up by Clearwater Irrigation and North Florida Medical Centers.
Get ready for spring turkey season at Green Acres Sporting Goods. Find shotguns trusted in the field from Browning, Beretta, and Benelli. Plus, the newest bows are ready to test shoot from Hoyt and Matthews. For over 55 years, Green Acres Sporting Goods has helped Northeast Florida hunters gear up with confidence. Stop by Green Acres today at the corner of Normandy and Hammond Boulevard or shop online anytime at greenacresporting.com.
Repairing or replacing your roof is a pretty big investment. So when that time comes, you can trust my parents at Endless Summer Roofing. Visit endlesssummerroofing.com for a free quote. Endless Summer Roofing, protecting your home from Florida's endless summers.
April showers bring flowers. They also bring septic problems. And that's not the kind of spring surprise you want in your yard. Or worse, in your shower. Before a small issue turns into a big, messy situation, call Duck Duck Rooter. During April showers, Septic Powers promotion. Schedule a septic tank pump out at regular price, and Duck Duck Rooter will include a main sewer line camera inspection for an additional $99. See what's going on underground before you smell it. When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
So, you finally have some time to yourself. Even if it is just the car ride home, it's you time. And look at you. Do not disturb set before you even got in the car? Impressive. You've earned this moment to just chill and drive. This break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're back. You intrigued me with what you told me you were looking for. Makes me wonder. Oh, I know why. I
was trying to find a play call on that.
Yeah, I got you. We'll circle back to that. All right, look, I blush and sometimes walk out the studio and the boys get extra fired up and saucy for what we call the 9 o'clock nasty in the 9 o'clock hour. So I'll try and for you that are hauling around your little backseat against this morning, I'll try and make this like a good Disney movie, and you'll get it, and the backseat against won't. How about that? Is that fair, E? Huh?
That's more than fair.
Yeah. All right. I'm tempted to fancy this whole thing with like a Shrek Fiona vibe, but I'm gonna resist that temptation.
I think Shrek turned like 30 recently too.
Well, Shrek and Fiona were spotted at a castle that they rented.
Good description.
That they rented for a weekend that wouldn't seem to have anything to do with the king's business down the road in another village a couple of days later. You may be aware of the recently concluded NFL owners meetings. A couple of participants at the owners meetings apparently had a little meeting of their own a couple of days before said meetings began down the road there in, where were they, Palm Springs? Phoenix, out there in Phoenix? Yeah. Before those meetings started, apparently there was another meeting between a couple of people that were going to be at said meeting. Shrek, in this case, Mike Vrabel, and Fiona, a reporter for, I believe now, The Athletic, Diana Rossini. And so Shrek and Fiona, before they make it to Phoenix for the NFL owners meeting, instead, they stopped at the Bryn's Mesa mountain range and a nice adults-only villa there. Yeah. Page 6 of the Post had a spy with camera and tell us that Shrek and Fiona, who are both betrothed to others, had breakfast on the patio of the hotel restaurant about 10:30 Saturday, March 28th, before spending a leisurely hour or so together at the pool, and then lounging side by side in the hot tub. Vrabel and Rossini, Shrek and Fiona, again that evening, were captured on the private rooftop of one of the hotel's bungalows. Glass walls, panoramic views. There they are, hand in hand. Roofs, by the way, only accessible from the two-person bungalows. Like you walk through the hotel lobby, and while we're sourcing the Patriots off-season news, we'll stare at the moon together.
Oh, so you mean to tell me just not a regular guest can get up there to that upstairs patio area?
You're going through. By the way, $21.60 a night for said bungalow. Photos show the two hugging at sunset, weaving their fingers together as they stand face to face.
Fingers locked together.
Kind of locked. Friends, though. It's friendly. It's a normal get-together. Now, Shrek and Fiona both insist there were friends there, and they simply weren't visible in the photos. A source close to Fiona says she was staying at the hotel during a hiking trip with two female pals, and one of Shrek's friends told Page 6 that they and the coach had drove up to Sedona for the day with another pal, and they all drove back to their own hotel some 2 hours away after hanging out with Fiona and her gang. But 3 other eyewitnesses said they didn't see anyone else with Shrek and Fiona. Asked if Shrek visited the hotel with a group of friends, one eyewitness said no, he was with a girl. The sequence of photographs taken at various points of the day show only Shrek and Fiona together. Shrek went to a scouting event at Arizona State on Friday, March 27th, before traveling 125 miles to the Castle Ambiente. By the way, Ambiente, if I can just throw one more log on the fire and we'll move on. Yeah, that'd be an adults-only facility. The adults-only, maybe it's ambient, prides itself on being a romantic getaway, boasting on its website about the 158 proposals that have taken place there, the thousands of anniversaries and honeymoons that have been celebrated at the hotel. After being seen with Fiona, Shrek headed to Biltmore in Phoenix for a meeting of the NFL Competition Committee, a group of owners and coaches who oversee. Of course, both Shrek and Fiona are, what do you mean? Nothing to see here.
Got him! Got him!
Yeah. So there's that from the Wild World of Disney this morning. There you go. I don't know if we upset some copyright lawyers this morning. You think?
Man.
I don't know. Hey, real interesting thoughts from Liam Coen on Trevor Lawrence and what a difference a year makes. Look, y'all know me. Ain't nobody stayed firmer, knee-deep in conviction that Trevor ain't the problem, he'll be fine, than I did through the roughest storms.
That is correct.
And so last year, even when the organization itself was rumored to have been wondering, I would have sat him down and say, settle down. Well, the settle down point, those axes crossed during the course of this season as Trevor embraced Liam Coen. I think they worked well with each other. They learned the back and forth. I mean, it's early in the year. The stats aren't there. You got the player waving like coach off on the sideline. You got a coach who's very wound tight. And then it got off to a somewhat rickety start. But the one thing that I've always said, and again, I'll be the first to admit, there's reasons and excuses. If it ends up being an excuse, then so be it. That's on me. But I think to have 3 head coaches and 4 offensive coordinators all within the first 4 or 5 years of your career, and despite that produce 2 winning seasons in 4 years, I think we're just looking in the wrong spot if we're identifying the true problem. So, we all know the kind of year that Trevor went on to have, even with some early, pessimism, we'll just call it, which is, look, that's sports. I get it. I ain't begrudging anybody for going week to week with what they're seeing week to week. But now we're seeing a bigger picture, one that Liam Coen, this is an interesting take from start to finish on his first year with Trevor.
Going into the process, from watching tape, I was like, all right, this dude is tough. I do think he's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, he takes shots, gets up, doesn't say a word, has played hurt, has missed time. Then, and look, 4 new systems, multiple different head coach situations, OCs, whatever it is. Go throughout the season. And you find out, he doesn't miss a single practice, doesn't miss a single throw in practice. Right. Played the whole season. Obviously, MVP finalist, comeback player of the year finalist. Did some great things. There's so much room to continue to improve. Yeah. And I think that's what we're excited about attacking. But when you start with A, humility, and B, toughness, mentally and physically, I think you can do a lot with a quarterback. And we spent a lot of time in San Francisco at the Super Bowl together and going through, that week. And I got to see a different side of him, hang out with him in a different lens. And I think I'm really excited about working with Trevor again this year.
Good.
Dynamics have changed in the NFL. I think of Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford. Those dudes are about the same age, aren't they? Stafford older than me? How old is McVay? Nah, he's probably, he ain't, is he 45 though? I don't know. Right, he's like 40, isn't he? Is Stafford older than McVay? I don't think so. We probably would have heard that. But it's changed. I say that under.
McVay is 40.
McVay's 40, and how old is Stafford? Stafford ain't 41, is he? He might be 41. I don't think he is. He's like 37, 38. But look how close that is. I mean, those dudes, if they went to the same college, would have been on the same team. Yeah, but the point I was going to bring up is how old?
38.
38, right? 2 years difference in head coach and quarterback. It's changed. Sports is hiring younger guys, man. And I said it in the context because Liam Coen, how old? Remind me again how old Liam is. You should probably know this. Say, is it 41? Is that too young? 40. 40
ball.
And so Trevor's still young. I think he's 25 or 26, but still they feel like they're a lot closer generationally than like old school football, where the head coach was an old dude, and there seemed to be a 30-year difference between he and the quarterback. So, and the part that he didn't say out loud there, but he could have added an extra paragraph in the middle of that overall comment, would have come right after he said, I knew he was tough. And what he was going to say is, what they thought at the time was, but I don't know how good he is. But I'm not sure he's good enough. He didn't say that part. But I think that's kind of what, and I don't want to think or speak for Liam Coen, but I kind of feel like that's what he was kind of thinking as he began that comment. So there you go. I gave you some sauce, and we finish off with cleanse the palate with some Liam Coen on his still ascending quarterback. Also interesting there to hear Coen say just how much more meat is on the bone there, how much better they can still get. And that's believable, especially when you look at if the pass, receiving unit stays as is. Awesome. We saw that one ranking had him, I think 7th, right? They ranked the pass catch, the receiver rooms around the league, 7th, pretty high. Some good receivers out there. I remember us doing that story and rattling off some guys who were, you have a lot of respect for, and they had the Jags ahead of them. So whether it's as constructed or if they get an offer they can't refuse on Brian Thomas Jr., the way this organization now thinks and acts, it will be with somebody waiting in the wings they think can give them the same production immediately. So there's that and more as we get you up and roll. Again, very fortunate today with the Masters beginning tomorrow. Have Matt Every in studio. That starts today at 8 o'clock. He'll join us. Murphy Power Hour. Daniel will be in shortly after that. So we've got baseball talk and more, including base brawling last night in L.A. You are listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Choose your social channel. Twitter at 1010XL, Facebook at 1010XL, Instagram at 1010XL, TikTok at 1010XL, YouTube at 1010XL. 1010XL is there.
It's the event everyone waits for. Now at Beard's Diamonds. Buy one, get one free on all wedding bands. Save up to $10,000. Beard's has case after case of designer bands for men and women. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, titanium, and platinum. Buy his, get hers free. Buy hers, get his free. The big box corporate jewelry stores can't do this, but Beard's can. Buy one wedding band, get the second one free. Now through April 19th. Beard's Diamonds, your local jeweler at St. John's Town Center.
Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Hey, Hickett here. Oh, buddy, it's my turn now. TopDressing.com coming to do my lawn, baby. Look, I met with their staff. Salt of the earth guys, locally operated right here in Jax. Heck, I've been troubled just like you by the St. Augustine grass since I've lived here. I can't wait to have their proprietary process go to work for me. I'm chatting with them now to get on the schedule. It's easy, and you can too. You want to truly transform your lawn, look like a golf course, call today for a free estimate, and top dress your lawn like the pros with TopDressing.com.
Been in a car crash? I'm local attorney Rick Alexander, and I've made it our mission at the Alexander Law Practice to listen to you so I can fight for the best possible result for you. I've been practicing over 30 years, and our team focuses on guiding you through the entire process. And because fees and reimbursement costs come out at the end of the case, I will never ask you to come out of pocket. For a free review, call 904-400-6600 or log on to alexanderlawpractice.com, Jacksonville.
All right, gang, here to tell you about the fit and the fashion of Live Forever Golf, a local company. Our man Matt Avery's involved with that. He'll join us a little bit later. I'm right now modeling some of the latest ensemble. E.T., come on in here. We had a drop recently, the Passionate Patron drop. It's kind of an ode to this first major coming up this weekend. You like this little azalea flower I've got on mine here? Look at E here. Huh? There's the logo. Flag stick right here. We're getting ready to hurl it. There's the cap. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's Live Forever Golf. It's more than golf. It's a lifestyle. Based right here in Jacksonville. My closet's full of it. It's comfy, and it's accessible at liveforevergolf.com. No more excuses. Get yours today at liveforevergolf.com.
Hey Jacksonville, this is Dr. George Bari. Bari Orthopedics is your choice when it comes to an injury. We're here for you and your loved ones to deliver excellent treatment and care fast the first time. Trust your care in our hands. Get same-day appointments for your injuries with 3 locations. If it hurts, ask us first. Bari Orthopedics.
Be sure and check out the expertise from Dr. George Bari and the entire staff at BariOrthopedics.com. That's BAHRI Orthopedics.com.
What if every day felt like a private resort in your backyard? Premier Outdoor Inc., Jacksonville's #1 pool builder in the 2025 Best of Bold City Awards, creates entire outdoor living spaces, not just pools, custom pools, heated spas, summer kitchens, cabanas, fireplaces, screen enclosures, and more. Veteran and first responder owned, turn your backyard into an unforgettable retreat. See what you could build at premieroutdoorinc.net. Premier Outdoor Inc., a visionary of hardscapes and aquatics.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, the Checkmate Chessman.
At most companies, people start on the ground floor and work their way up to the corner office. At Checkmate, I started on the ground floor, and almost 20 years in, that's still where I am, making ground floors look awesome, one garage at a time.
Well, I started as a pawn and worked my way up to king.
No, you didn't. Some guy drew you as a king. I asked them to give you a roller, so at least you'd look like one of the guys.
Yes, I rather would have preferred a sword.
At Checkmate, I work personally with our teams to perfect the preparation and application techniques that make Checkmate floors beautiful and durable.
And I keep things classy with my adorable accent.
Beautiful floors?
Check. Guaranteed to last?
Check. The finishing touch your home deserves? Checkmate.
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focus, fueled, fearless, Farah.
It is that we got this thing going on.
All I know is if I'm betrothed to either Fiona or Shrek, I need some. First of all, there ain't no talk. I'm too old and smart to be talking your way out of that one.
Ain't no way.
But even if I were even naive, all right, I need to see pics with all these other people you're talking about. Just saying.
Just if you got to explain your.
Yeah, it ain't good. Betrothed, one of them Shrek's been betrothed for like 30 years, dude. Now Fiona, she's got to check her past, bro. You don't want to look into Fiona and her dealings with the Washington football team back in the day.
Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah.
Dang, Fiona.
Allegations from the spouse of a high-ranking Washington front office member that perhaps Fiona took a wrecking ball to their marital situation.
Wow.
Just saying what they're saying out there. I'm not judging.
Fiona, DG.
Yeah. Let's just say that if Dan Hicken were here and we were playing American Treasure or Tramp, and in fairness, you got to be really polarizing to fall into one of those categories. Most people fall into the middle, right? We all got a little treasure, we all got a little tramp in it.
Of course.
But yeah, Treasure or Tramp, we may have like a lock solid on one side of that equation with Fiona.
Some may have a little more treasure or tramp.
Yeah. That's what you get.
Yeah.
All right. Anywho, I was prepared to move on, and he lures me back in with the music. Huh? This Gator baseball team is a weird collection of dudes, man. I don't know anything at all about their personalities. It's not that. It's like what you get when they take the diamond. Good luck guessing. Played FSU. FSU's number 5 in the country. I don't know how many losses the Noles have overall in the year, but I guess 3 of them have come down to Florida. The Gators beat FSU on the road last night in baseball. It's the darndest thing. Florida is so up and down. They'll sweep a team in SEC play and turn around and get swept. They'll lose 2 out of 3 at home to a team they're favored over and then go beat the number 5 team in the country, FSU, for the 3rd time this year without a loss against the Noles. Just a really weird baseball team. Hey, you remember back to the season opener when Paul Skeens pitched against the Mets and the Mets knocked him out in like less than an inning and Skeens' ERA was like 81 or something?
Yeah.
Some ridiculous number. Yeah, let's just say he's figuring things out. He threw 6 1/3 against the Padres yesterday, held him to 2 hits, 1 earned run. He got the victory. That ERA now, just 10 days later, is all the way down to 5.25. And you know what? By the end of April, it'll probably be 3 or lower.
So Buddy is that good?
Yeah.
He's that good.
There's certain of them. Now, it's interesting. On the other side, Tarek Scobee is like supposedly that guy on the other side. He's getting knocked around a little bit so far this year. I'm pretty sure I saw he took another loss yesterday. The big highlight, the viral moment in baseball, we had a base brawl between Reynaldo Lopez, the Braves starting pitcher, and Jorge Solair. I would say a beloved Brave from a previous era. Solair's a big, tough guy. Lopez is the only one that landed a blow, it looked like, and then the Solair got taken down. And I don't want my pitcher in a fight, bro. We got no starting pitching right now because of injuries. The last thing I need is Reynaldo Lopez broke his hand in last night's fight. Who knows? You got to wait till we get through today before we find out. Reynaldo Lopez, high ankle sprain. Reynaldo Lopez broke the bone in his right hand. He's got a baseball in his right hand swinging on Jorge Solair, who's wearing a baseball helmet. These athletes punching other athletes in the helmet, bro. That's just dumb. I don't get it. These football players will do it. What are you doing? You may as well go over and punch the wall.
For real, literally.
This was an apology that needed to come. So good for Gino Auriemma to publicly give it. He made a real JA out of himself when they got beat by South Carolina, and his behavior was just completely unacceptable.
Like, are you all like, why? What's going on?
Well, here, let me see. Right before the final buzzer, of South Carolina's 14-point win. UConn had been undefeated. Auriemma approached Staley for a post-game handshake, then angrily got in her face before Staley started firing back. The two were separated by the officials and their staffs, and Staley kept shouting toward Auriemma before walking away. In his post-game news conference, he said he was frustrated that he waited 3 minutes for a pregame handshake with Staley, and said he did not regret comments he made to Holly Rowe of ESPN during the broadcast, in which he lamented the lack of fouls against South Carolina. He added that Staley, quote, rants and raves at the officials and, quote, calls the referees some names you don't want to hear. Guess who starts the season, the women's college basketball season, against each other next November 24th?
South Carolina, UConn?
South Carolina, UConn. Well, he looked like a big baby, a sore loser, and it was a bad look, and he at least admits that with a statement yesterday. This morning, Dawn Staley and I spoke about our interaction. I apologize to Dawn, her staff, her team. I've lost more games in the Final Four than any coach in history, but Friday I lost something more important. I lost myself. To those who know me, I have nothing but respect and admiration for the game, the coaches who coach it. Dawn and her team deserved to win. They deserved better from me. Women's basketball deserved better. I can take that. I mean, it is what it is. Mike Malone met the media yesterday in Chapel Hill. The former Denver Nuggets coach kind of surprisingly landed with the Tar Heels. He said all the things that you would expect your coach to say. I came here to win. Thankful for the opportunity. I don't take it lightly. You know what? He did say something interesting. I like when they say the quiet part out loud, the stuff we know, but then they'll, maybe deny really saying. Okay, and I think it's what cost Billy Donovan any shot at the job if he really wanted it. There are some jobs that come along. If you've been a coach a long time, successfully at Denver, other job opportunities come along, and you can take it or leave it. It'll be there later. You can always take another opportunity later. When the North Carolina job comes and they call, you got to make a decision. It's yes, I'm taking it, or no, I'm not. There is no, I might get this 2 years down the road. If you're in Sacramento or Denver, wherever, and say the Celtics call you, and you say no, well, wait 3 years. Job may very well be open again. But here's what he said. Wasn't an easy decision, but what I kept thinking about was I had a chance to be a part of something special, history, tradition. This is the only college job I ever considered. Any other job, I wouldn't even answer the phone. Well, tell me if Duke called you, but whatever. Anyway, look, we're in the age of information, even if sometimes it's faulty. And the other side of hiring an NBA title-winning coach is looking at said coach and his record without Nikola Jokic on his team. He coached Sacramento for a couple of years. Granted, Sacramento is a wasteland. The fact that you emerge there and win a title somewhere else probably says something about you, more about you than any record, attached to any particular personnel. A writer for NFL.com makes the argument for the Jags to swing a big trade. We'll get to that and a football fix when we return. You are locked into the drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Masters at Augusta National will tee off on Thursday. Scotty Scheffler, the plus 490 favorite. John Rahm plus 910. Rory McIlroy plus 1075. And Bryson DeChambeau plus 1175. Prop bet on the board. Hole in one. It's a yes-no prop bet. Yes, the favorite minus 162. Full coverage of the Masters at VSIN.com. Kyle Larson, the 4-1 favorite to win the Food City 500 at Bristol on Sunday. Danny Hamlin plus 550. Atlanta Braves wrap up their series today with the Angels as an $1.31 road favorite. Cubs minus 112 at the Rays minus 108. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Florida Heat doesn't play games, but some AC companies do. You've heard the too good to be true ads. Let's be honest. Nobody sends a licensed AC technician to your house for $25. Suddenly, your cheap tune-up turns into a $1,000 problem. At Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning, we believe in taking care of our customers. Right now, you can chill out for just $99. That gets you a full AC diagnostic and the truth about your system. No scare tactics. Call 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval!
David Garrard here, and once again, I'm reporting good news about how good my knees are doing following PRP treatment at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. For an old quarterback like me, my knees are in great shape.
You don't have to be a celebrity or a professional athlete to appreciate the everyday personal attention you'll receive at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. For any orthopedic need, call on the pros at SOS.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Who's got the game to tame the challenging terrain of Augusta National?
Scheffler outshines them all at Augusta.
Listen for 1010XL Masters updates, pitched by TopDressing.com and LiveForeverGolf.com.
Hey, Jacksonville, David Garrard here. If you want a street-legal golf cart that's built with quality and style, check out Dynamic Drives and Designs in Jacks Beach. They have new, used, and fully customized carts from the top brands like Atlas, Dodge, and Pilot Car. Every car gets a complete expert inspection, so you know it's ready to hit the road. Their team can help you design the perfect custom cart that fits your style and needs. For your custom golf cart, visit DynamicDrivesDesign.com today and see your perfect ride.
Beat the spring cleaning rush and call Zero Res. Hicken here. This is the perfect time to clean those air ducts as you deal with allergy season, furnace and AC efficiency, post-winter, and more. Your air ducts are like the lungs of your home. If they're dirty, your indoor air suffers. Just check out the more than 8,000 Google reviews with a 4.9 rating. This month, take 20% off your whole home air duct cleaning. Pay less for more fresh. Call 287-5727 or go online at ZeroResJacksonville.com and ask for the 1010XL special.
Springtime is the perfect time to get your home organized. Hey, this is Lauren Brooks, and I love our closets from Closets by Design. They create custom storage systems designed around how you actually live. From closets and garages to entertainment centers, laundry rooms, and storage for any space and budget. Make an appointment to tour their showroom on Phillips Highway and get 40% off plus an extra 15% off, free installation, and 18-month special financing. Schedule your free consultation at 904-878-9393 or find them online, closetsbydesign.com.
Hey, boat lover, the Boatanista is inviting you to the first ever Freedom Boat Club Boat Show, Saturday, April 11th from 10 to 3 at Trout Creek Memorial Park. Ever wondered, should I buy a boat or just join a boat club and skip the headaches? Well, now you can compare both in one place at the first ever Freedom Boat Club Boat Show, Saturday, April 11th from 10 to 3 at Trout Creek Memorial Park. Browse pre-owned and newly refurbished boats like Key West, Hurricane, and Scout, or talk with the crew about their Freedom Boat Club membership, or just come and take a free boat ride. Boat show pricing applies to both options. Preview the boats at affordableboating.com. Learn about membership at freedomboatclub.com. Just come see the boats April 11th, because life's better on a boat.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Okay, so we're back with a football fix. We're going to get on schedule. We got a busy day coming up. Matt Every in studio talking Masters and more. We got the Murphy Power Hour talking baseball, base brawl. Last night between the Braves and Angels. More on that as we move through this morning. Good stuff on the table for you. Not a great start for John Harbaugh with the Giants just from this standpoint. You know, Dexter Lawrence is a really, really good player. He's unhappy with his contract situation. He's requested a trade. He didn't show for the first day of the offseason program yesterday. Now, Harbaugh is trying to stay optimistic. Lawrence scheduled to make $20 million this year. That makes him the 10th highest paid interior defensive lineman, less than what other, perhaps lesser players earn. Giants don't want to trade him, but it appears they'll at least listen to offers. The likely return in a trade will be in the range of a late first round or second rounder and more. Now, first things first, you got that salary. I mean, this just in, they just handed Trayvon a load of money. They redid, other guys. We're paying a receiver $20 million a year. So it's not as simple as just put together a draft package. You'd have to manage the financials as well. But I bring this up because on NFL.com, they wrote about the prospects of the Jags doing a deal. And I did it to say, see, it's not just us. It's not just our fan base that scream, let's go get this guy anytime someone becomes available. It certainly would be a major impact move. I don't know if I don't know how much you leverage to make that move in conjunction with your offseason plan. Continue with the football fix, brought to you by the home course, the Joint Creek Golf Club. Steve McMichael, who was diagnosed with CTE has now been diagnosed with CTE a year after his death. McMichael was the one that got the Hall of Fame push, right? Before he...
Was he Mango?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before, or Mongo.
Yeah, but the Bears defensive lineman.
That's right. But he ultimately got into the Hall of Fame. I can remember his wife was a big part of the story behind the push to get him in, and I think he was aware of what was going on, but he wasn't very communicative at the end. And oh, by the way, like we didn't know, but the Vegas odds on Mendoza going 1 to the Raiders are to the point of ridiculousness. You may as well just put it off. He had been basically $10,000 to win $100. Okay, that's what it was. They've dropped it even lower. If you want to win $100 on the Raiders drafting Fernando Mendoza, you're going to have to put down $20,000. I mean, that's not worth the off chance to get struck by lightning. $20,000 to win. Why even have a line? I guess would be my point. All right, Kyle Pitts has signed his tag. He will report and has reported the Falcons workouts. And so they keep that important piece in place. Hick and Arrival more come your way next. Again, Matt Every today in studio with us. Daniel Murphy and the Murphy Power Hour in studio with us today as well. So we got a lot on our plate. Looking forward to sharing it with you. You are listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, we're connected by a common bond.
And remember what got you here.
1010XL.
I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnick Nugget. Tip of the cap to Micah Handlockton. Micah announced that he's going to the portal if he gets his waiver and can keep playing college basketball and will leave the Florida Gators. Number one, that tells me they're probably getting Ruben Chinyelu back and he doesn't want to come off the bench again. But number two, what a great job he did. Giving up his red shirt, we thought, helped Florida win a national championship a year ago. Mike is a great teammate. Mike is a great Gator. And a tip of the cap to now former Gator center, Micah Handlockton. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnick family of dealership. Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be Jacksonville's #1 Buick GMC dealer. How do they earn that? By treating you right. I was just in there. I promise you they treated me right. They'll always treat you right. Courtesy, respect, and fairness. That sounds like a cliche, but it really is part of Nimnick's treating you right guarantee, and I'm an example of it. I love going over there, and I really do trust them. So if you're looking for a pre-owned vehicle or a new vehicle, head to Nimnick today. Better selection, better prices. Who delivers both? Nobody but Nimnick. Head there today. GMC, we are professional grade.
Alert! Alert! Termite swarms are active right now in Jacksonville, and once they get inside, damage can happen fast. Termites don't knock, they silently attack the structure of your home, leaving behind costly repairs and long-term headaches. Protect what you've worked hard for with the proven protection homeowners trust. Terminix it with advanced termite treatment and prevention solutions. Visit Terminix.com and schedule your free termite inspection today.
Go where the air is fresh and nature is your landscape.
Amazing, isn't it?
We go to the great outdoors with Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Favor, and Captain Kirk Waltz on the Nimnick Outdoors Show every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Did you know your roof ages from the inside out? By the time you see a leak, damage already exists beneath the shingles. Sun exposure, humidity, and seasonal storms slowly weaken roofing materials over time. If your roof is 15 years old or more, then now is the time to start planning, not reacting. At Endless Summer Roofing, we provide professional inspections and clear guidance so you can make informed decisions. Visit EndlessSummerRoofing.com to schedule a free inspection. Endless Summer Roofing, protecting your home from Florida's endless summer.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
Life is about choices and the decisions you make. I'm David Robbins with Epstein & Robbins. If you're convicted of a DUI, you'll have to face severe consequences. Walking through the doors of the courthouse or appearing at a bond hearing can be extremely intimidating. Without the right lawyer, you're likely to make the wrong decision. Let our team help you make the right decisions in court. Epstein & Robbins, the right choice.
Epstein & Robbins, fighting for your rights since 1975.
Frank Frangie here, and Big Chief Tire makes it easier than ever to get the tires you need with the Big Chief credit card. No annual fee, low monthly payments, and great promotional financing. Plus, you get free flat repairs and rotations, and right now, $50 off your first purchase when you sign up. I love how simple they make everything. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com to apply for the credit card and get the tires you need today. That's Big Chief Tire.
La playa is Spanish for the beach. If you can't remember that, the word Corona also works. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Best Bet is #1. That's right, Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine have one-card poker, the fastest and easiest card game to learn and play. Play one card at a time, and the highest card wins even money. If the card values are the same, it's time for war, just like the game you remember. You must be 18 years or older to play. Learn all the games at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Funny thing, a lot of plumbing companies still call themselves local, even after being bought by, well, not local people. Meanwhile, Hall & Sons Plumbing is still family-owned, veteran-operated, and proudly serving Jacksonville the way we always have, with a handshake, honest pricing, and real local roots. So if you want a plumber who actually lives down the road, not in a boardroom 3 states away, call Hall & Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Florida wraps its final week of spring ball as John Summerall pushes a fast physical edge heading into Saturday's orange and blue game at the Swamp. The Jaguars are being linked to Giant star Dexter Lawrence, but a new report says Jacksonville should pump the brakes with draft capital, Devon Hamilton, and Lawrence's dip in production, all major caution flags. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 7:02 and it's 63 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the Dan Hicken Arrival and more is next, right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Hump day, hump day, hump day. Thank God it's not Monday. Middle of the weekend, now it's down to Friday. Hump day, hump day, hump day. Get out of your slump day. Hip, 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 hip. Hooray! Hump day, hump day, hump day. Thank God it's not Monday. Middle of the weekend, now it's down to Friday. Hump day, hump day, hump day. Get out of your slump day. Hip, 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 hip. Hooray!
You know it! Yes!
Middle of the weekend, now it's down to Friday. Hump day, hump day, hump day.
Bro, get it out, man.
Come on. Oh, my God. That's funny. I like that. New Hump Day song. Hey, E, tell him again. What day is it?
Hump day, hump day, hump day, middle of the weekday.
Very good. Very good. I like that. Good to be here on a hump day. Oh, man. Mike's ticked. He got bounced. He doesn't care.
Oh, no.
Yeah, get out of here, Mike. I'm sorry I'm late. I was hanging out with my good buddy Liam. We were poolside and just spending some time together, some quality time with a bunch of people.
Sure. Others are there.
Pictures might just show the two of us, but
right.
Trust me, it was more than just me and Liam.
Yeah.
Tony was there, and
Sure.
It was a good time. Good time was that.
You don't want any scurrilous allegations out there.
This is just like that Coldplay concert thing. I mean, it's just.
I mean, look, if we were playing American, Tramp or Treasure, I pretty easily and quickly where that one would fall.
Wow.
Say her first rodeo.
Wow.
Of this sordid kind of lingering allegation quote situation. So yeah, good. Yeah, adult only, Hick.
I mean, what are we doing, Verbal?
I mean, I know this, Hick. I know that when you and I are going to do something together as buds, we head off to the adults only place for a couple 3 hours. That's what we do. We drive. Me, you, and ET are going to hang out. We got a couple hours. We're going to hang out and bond. We're going to drive 2.5 hours to an adults only resort. Have a beer up in the mountains.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
And again, there is a history there on the. I don't know about the male side, but certainly on the female side, and you can go back to her days covering the Washington franchise. If you
covered them is an interesting word.
Scurrilous.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wives got involved on Twitter. It was ugly. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. There's a lot. I mean,
yeah. What she blew one of them here. One of the reports. What was it? What was that report again? Remember?
Doug Marone had been fired.
Yeah, Marone had been fired. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's blown one here too.
Not good. Not good. Bethune-Cookman.
Intended, by the way.
Congrats. BCU.
What'd they do?
10. LSU 7.
Oh.
Last night. Midweek.
Was I or
game.
we? I'm glad you brought up LSU. Was I or we particularly hard on LSU sometime in the last week or so?
Yeah, we got.
What do we get on them about? Because we have lovely friends that are LSU people. Way too nice to be from LSU. And the wife actually texted my wife. Tell your husband I got a bone to pick with him. I didn't know what she was talking about.
Oh yeah,
I know they're LSU people.
Attacked the whole
school,
top
to bottom. Anyone associated
coaches
with
and everybody.
I got you. Yeah,
absolutely.
That was the Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe Day.
Yeah, it was.
But we didn't go with that on the air.
We did.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it wasn't witch.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
I know that. I mean, it's 7:06. We're right in the.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Yeah. I mean, we've already slippery sloped a little.
Really fun, good baseball game last night in Tallahassee.
I don't understand your team, our team.
Well,
but I hate to say our because you'll look at me sideways.
It's not hard to. Well, one thing is great about this team. They're 8-0, I think, against ranked opponents.
That's unbelievable.
Which is really terrific. They're missing their two best hitters right now. So injuries have.
Who are their two best hitters for the
Blake Sear?
Okay.
And oh my God.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
You didn't.
I know.
It's I want to say Lawson Holland, but it's not. It's a Gator shortstop. It's from Canada. You even know his name.
Yeah, sure I do. You bet I do. It's Lawson Holland. That's his name.
Brendan Lawson.
Brendan Lawson. I do know that name, actually.
Yeah, Brendan Lawson.
Yeah.
Who has been is going to be a first round pick.
As you know, I'm a guy that'll start watching the Gators, checks notes when the regionals start.
Well, anyway.
But it's good to know that they're top. They have a high ceiling if they're beating all these good teams.
Tremendously high ceiling. That Jackson Barberi also has an oblique, and he throws over 100 out of the pen, and he's out. So there's some guys that are out, which isn't great news. And so anyway, they go to Tallahassee last night, and shout out to FSU fan. It was a fun night in Tallahassee. The boys packed the house.
That'd have been a fun one to watch. Search that one out.
Yeah, ESPN2.
Yeah, I didn't.
Very crowded.
Oh, really? They put it on one of the big boys.
Ravi did it. Ravi and the former Brave killer.
I was watching nothing. What was I even watching?
Yeah.
Like the Raptors and Heat, I've got it on as I fall asleep. What am I doing?
But anyway, so Florida, Hayden Yost hit a home run. Later took one right off the ankle at 98. I don't know how he stayed in the game. It was like on the bone. I was like, dadgum, that thing had to blow up. But anyway, and they're hurting with injury. But they got up 4-1 and 4-1, 4-1, and they're getting great pitching, which they do at times. And they don't hit. They got to hit. And again, they got a lot of young kids and a lot of averages and this Florida group. The batting averages when you see them come up 230, 187. It's oof. But they get up 4-1, eighth inning. Former First Coast High product Hunter Carnes, who's a catcher for FSU, hits a 2-run homer.
Oh boy,
so it had to be a big thrill for him. Place goes crazy. I mean, it's just like I said. It was an electric. It wasn't a Tuesday midweek game.
Yeah.
It was like
and you wouldn't expect
it was like a College World Series game. So
I bet you FSU's starting to feel it a little bit. This dominance that Florida's had over them. You start to feel it as a program, especially if you're the one who's better.
They're trying to will their way to a win. The fan base is. It's 4-3. They're going nuts. Sully makes a change. Brings in relief guy. He gives up. I mean, just a infield single with one out. And then he walks a guy. So then now there's one out, first and second for FSU. And so he goes to his ace, the kid out of the pen, number 15, Reitner. And so Josh Reitner comes in. He's filthy. Like he has big league stuff as like a freshman. And he comes in and he strikes out. I think he strikes out the side, the two.
Okay.
I mean, in like 3 pitches, sit down, 3 pitches, sit down.
Oh,
it's big.
Immaculate inning coming, E.
So then we go to the 9th, and they're down a run. Place is going crazy. Gators threatened in the top of the 9th. They don't score. Looking for that insurance run because that's what Florida does. And then Reitner comes in and slams the door shut. Gets the guys. Bloop single, of course. So you're waiting for the walk-off homer and the place to go nuts. But it doesn't happen. He strikes out the last guy, and Florida gets a season sweep of FSU. They win 4-3.
Now, let me ask you this. Did you have to work, or did you just have some kind of baseball bonanza doubleheader there? You go straight from Mets.
It was great.
Dramatic 10-inning win right to the Gator FSU game.
It was great because I did work, but I had the television, and,
boom,
the
boom.
Mets were on MLB Network. Because otherwise I would have been at work. I couldn't watch it. Yeah. So that was a positive. So I was able to watch the Mets win and then go ahead and watch a great college baseball game. It really was. It was. FSU's good, by the way, and they started the same kid, the Sandalwood kid again, Cooper Whitted. He pitched well for him again. So it was a very good game. 2 really good teams, but don't think I didn't let every Noel fan know that football, basketball, and baseball. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Have a nice year.
Yeah.
So we'll do it again next year. See how it goes.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Who is your if you listed your top 50 Mets of all time, whatever the number is, who is your favorite? What is the highest ranking for you? Who's your favorite Met who spent a small time with your franchise? Say they didn't even spend an entire season, or the total games played for him was 150 or
like
160.
Ioannis would be one of them.
He would.
Yeah, Ioannis was only with us a short time.
Okay, there you go. That's a good
Cespo
one.
is,
Where would he rank on your all-time favorite Mets list? Is he out of order? Is he too high? There is no too high. That's the point of the question.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Would you put him in your top 10 favorite Mets all time?
Maybe at the very end.
Okay.
I mean, I got 50 years
That's
of them,
high.
so
That's high.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really think and go back to it, because there are going to be some childhood Mets that'll weigh in.
Right.
We're not asking for the top 10 best Mets. That's not the question.
No, my favorite.
Because it came striking. That's what I was confronted with this morning. Because the reality is, and I've been following the Braves for a long time, through a lot of legacy, long-running, easy-to-love Braves. And Jorge Solair is definitely top 10. He may be a top 5 all-time favorite Brave for me.
He was part of the World Series.
More than a part. He was the MVP of the World Series. They got him at that trade deadline, and along with the Peterson.
It's funny because I was watching the Mets game, and so they were previewing because the Braves game was on last night, I believe.
It was.
On MLB Network, and so they had, on the bottom line, it said Solair versus whoever pitched for you guys. He owned him. He's owned him. And then sure as heck, he hits a home run in the first inning. And then he got hit by a pitch the next time up. So now he's annoyed.
Yeah.
And then he goes up and in on him. And so he stared at him. And then he was just waiting. And now the only thing that would really tick me off if I was the Angels guy, I would have a real problem with your skipper.
Well, there's I
don't care what. I don't care for those. Jeff Skipper, Walt Weiss tackled Jorge Solair, and he explained it later. But I don't care. You don't touch me. Go tackle your guy. If you hurt my guy, I got a real problem with that. If I was the skipper of the Angels, which by the way, in case you don't know, is Kurt Suzuki, I believe. That would annoy me.
Yeah.
Well, don't touch my guy.
As a Braves guy, I want my manager protecting my guy if it came down to that. But there's a bigger backstory than that. Walt Weiss and Solair are a lot tighter than that. I bet you Solair doesn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
But the interesting part of it is, because Solair's a big, imposing, menacing dude, right? He is he's a low energy guy. He's not confrontational. He's an easygoing, laid back dude. It takes a lot for his switch to flip. So, and I will say about Weiss afterwards, I've never heard a guy describe it and seem to take the batter's side. I mean, he as far as he would go with Lopez, there was no intention there, and I believe that. There's a runner on first in a tight game. You're not going to hit a guy, and the one that got him ticked off didn't actually hit him, but he did say, I also get it from Solair, understanding the history. I mean, I get what Georgie did there. So the tackle didn't come from it's quite a place of aggression, but I get it. It's the other guy touching my guy. So at the end of the day, to circle back, I think Solair is he's definitely a top 10, maybe a top 5 Brave, and probably not 150 games. He cycled back a second time they got him at a deadline, but he's probably got 100 games maybe with the Braves.
Maybe get him back one more time for an encore.
Yeah, no, I don't know if the locker room could handle that.
All right, we got the 10-minute drill coming up. We're just warming up. We'll come back. I'll give you the poll question, and we'll talk some other stuff as well. We're just getting going here on a hump day. It's a hump day. Hip, 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 hip.
Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Sometimes sports radio can be a wild ride. Buckle up your chin strap. This is 1010XL. Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Tell me if this is you, because it's definitely me. I go to bed thinking, tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up early, jump in that ice bath I just bought, have a good breakfast, go for a morning walk, and order a veggie for my side instead of fries. Then the morning arrives. I press snooze, skip everything else I planned because I'll do it tomorrow. But that's the Awaken 180 difference. Tomorrow is today. It's so easy. You want to do it. Your coach will be there to help you do it. You won't want to let her down. Accountability, ease, feeling great. That's the Awaken 180 difference. Now you can download an app, Google a weight loss plan, or buy the latest gadget. But who actually helps you follow through when you couldn't do it before? I lost 40 pounds with Awaken 180, and it was easy. No meds. I couldn't lose 5 pounds in a month on my own. Awaken 180 works, and it continues to work because it's set up to not let you fail. Succeed like we did at Awaken180weightloss.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
If you think it's great to be you can get more Gators anytime on the Gator Podcast channel.
Go Gators!
Set up by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists on the video and social channels of 1010XL.
Firehouse Subs is adding a new heavy hitter to the roster, the Chicken and Cheddar Rancher. Grilled chicken, melted cheddar, crispy bacon stacked high with fresh toppings, and creamy buttermilk ranch. The Chicken and Cheddar Rancher, only at Firehouse Subs.
Are you an experienced automotive technician and tired of working for employers who put profit over people? Then come to Action Transmission on Merrill Road and get trained on how to diagnose and rebuild today's complex transmissions. See how we're different. Get traction on your career and come to Action.
Equal opportunity employer.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Locket of Locket Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Funny thing, a lot of plumbing companies still call themselves local, even after being bought by, well, not local people. Meanwhile, Hall & Sons Plumbing is still family-owned, veteran-operated, and proudly serving Jacksonville the way we always have, with a handshake, honest pricing, and real local roots. So if you want a plumber who actually lives down the road, not in a boardroom 3 states away, call Hall & Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
Hey, gang, Hicken here, man. Oh, man, I am pumped up. It's my turn. TopDressing.com is coming to do my lawn. Yeah, we had a great meeting with their staff. Really good folks, by the way. Salt of the earth guys, locally operated right here in Jacksonville. And, man, you know grass in Florida. It's the one negative about living here in the beautiful Sunshine State. That St. Augustine grass, bleh. I can't wait to have their proprietary process go to work for me. We're getting on the schedule. It's easy, and you can too. If you truly want to transform your lawn, and I'm going to tell you all about it, and it's going to look like a golf course, baby. I'm ready. Call today for a free estimate and top dress your lawn like the pros with TopDressing.com.
Homeowners, ready to open your home to spring and shut out high energy bills? It's the 1 month only sale with Renewal by Anderson. Right now, buy one, get one 40% off windows and doors. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. But this offer expires April 30th. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Best Bet is number 1. That's right, Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine have one-card poker, the fastest and easiest card game to learn and play. Play one card at a time, and the highest card wins even money. If the card values are the same, it's time for war, just like the game you remember. You must be 18 years or older to play. Learn all the games at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
All right, sports concepts and rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, I like to hand out a prize pack that has some razzle-dazzle. Lee, what you got?
Oh, I got a family 4-pack of tickets to the Clay County Fair. The fair is in town until April 12th, and I got a 4-pack to send one lucky winner to the Clay County Fair. I'll let your boy at the end of the 10-minute drill.
E.T. was out there yesterday, and he now has a problem we were talking about in the break. Is Gritty likes the Daredevil rides, the coasters and the ups and downs, and E.T. don't like that.
No, E.T. don't really fool with none of that stuff, man. It makes my stomach feel queasy.
I can't do the swings. I used to love them as a kid, but I tried to do it with my kids. I got motion sickness to hockey sticks doing that one night at one of these fairs. The fair. Best thing about the fair is the food.
And the turkey leg. I walked out with turkey leg and some fried Oreos.
I heard it's about. I was listening to either driving. I must have been driving home from work for dinner last night. The Rick Blue show was on, and all of a sudden I heard my man on from the Clay County Fair.
It's live.
Had to do
corresponding.
I had to do a check-in. Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground, baby. Boots on the ground. Our Dream Finders Homes poll question today brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars. For this purpose, go check out dreamfindershomes.com. Those homes are beautiful. They're modern looking. They're gorgeous. And they are affordable. They got interest rate packages. Just go to dreamfindershomes.com, especially first-time homeowners. They'll work with you. They're all over Jacksonville. I think 15 different places.
15 of them things?
Just like
Taylor Swift's exes.
Sorry, Trav.
The wedding's coming up. Still no invite.
Should the Jags try to trade for Dexter Lawrence? 100% yes, under the right circumstances. Not interested, too costly, or go all in.
I would go with, and I think the winner of the poll will be for the right circumstances.
E, what say you?
What choices again?
100% yes, under the right circumstances, not interested, too costly, or go all in.
Man, it was always the Jags. Go all in, man.
Go all in, baby. Actually, 38.9% said not interested, too costly. They are asking for a king's ransom.
Yeah.
And you got to pay him. He's halfway through, I think, a $90 million deal. So
it
might be a tough one.
Could escalate up to 30. It's at 20, I think, for this year, but that's kind of when he wants to be traded. The problem is that a big production drop last year. He had an elbow injury at the end of 24. And then the production that was there during some all-star seasons was lacking for a year. You'd have to make the determination if you're a team trading for him. Just exactly what it's just like Bella was barrel laughing in there.
Well, the media mogul's back on Twitter, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
And I'm going to go repost the Dan Hicken, the Dream Finders poll question, and I look at his last posts. Those slap competitions.
Yeah.
He posted something.
Those things are brutal, man.
I said Jeff's going to get his soon. Twitterless Jeff about to get his.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. I can't deny that.
I was just reminding the folks that
that's
reasons.
fine. Yeah.
Got to give them reasons to check
sure,
in.
Yeah,
to advertise it.
Yeah, do it right now.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things.
You're not getting hit. It's not that bad.
I know. I just don't want to hit nobody. That's not my thing. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You know what? You can just. I don't know what to
You
tell
can
you.
do it however you want to, but it's going to be on tape.
See?
Yeah.
And I can't take that from the Googles.
Yeah, whatever.
One of my favorite pictures. You know how you have the NFL head coach's picture, and we sit there and we play with that one.
Yeah, Sirianni was this year's talking point.
Right. So I go right back to the Masters Champions dinner. By the way, I was thinking about this. I think the Masters Champions dinner is really one of the most exclusive invites in the world. If you think about it, you have to be a Masters champion, or there's only one other way in there. You got to be the current chairman.
Yeah.
Fred Ridley gets to go. That's it.
There could be a long list of places I'd rather be than at the Masters Champions dinner, but you are correct. That is an exclusive list.
There'll be pretty good stories in there, man.
Oh, yeah.
John Rahm told a story.
They wouldn't tell it at the table you're at. That's
the
problem.
John Rahm repeated a story that Bernhard Longer told. And it was I think it was a Ryder Cup, and he thinks he was playing with Colin Montgomery, and he was telling this story, and blah, 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 and Seve came riding up, and Seve said, they hit one in the woods. He goes, no, look at here. You take the 2-iron, you go up over the tree, 50 yards out to the right, you land on the green. And Longer's like, leave me alone. And chipped it back out, and then they got saved par and did it that way. And then the Americans 3-putted, and he's telling the story. I can't remember who he played. It turned out it was like Tiger and Marco Mira. And Tiger was like right there. And Rahm got the biggest kick out of it. It was a funny story. But anyway, those are the kinds of cool stories that I would love to be privy to listen.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I would love to be a fly on the wall. Maybe it's a better way.
Yeah.
Right.
But anyway, it's also fun. It's also fun to look at these guys and then try to identify them.
Yeah, it'd be hard to do. They age now.
They all age. Yeah. Look at Woozy. Woozy's an old guy. And Ray Floyd's in there. And there's Bernhard, Jack, obviously, and Gary Player, and Zach Johnson's,
Gary Player's probably in his 90s, isn't he?
Yeah, he probably.
I bet he is. I bet he's 90.
Might be up.
Does he still look great?
He's aging, but
now that guy committed to fitness.
He is 90.
Yeah, he committed to fitness years ago before committing to fitness was the end thing, and he's still pretty spry.
Yeah.
Who hits the ceremonial shots nowadays?
It's Jack, Player, and I think Tom.
Tom Watson is the third now. That's what I thought too.
I think so.
And has there ever been 4, or is it always 3?
I don't think so.
It was always Jack and Arnold and who when we were. I almost feel like I saw like Byron Nelson or one of those dudes back in the day.
Schedule release looks like it's coming May 12th through May 14th.
Okay.
So keep an eye on that.
They're going to drop it, make it a 3-day drop.
That's where it gets dropped.
They can't just release your team schedule. You got to go 3 days on that.
No,
one of those things.
Yeah. Thanks, NFL.
When the coaches were up there at the meeting, they had a post party where they were all hanging out, and I read somewhere where 28 of the 32 coaches were there. I wonder if Vrabel was one of the 32.
Well, you'd already taken care of business by then. Yeah, the adults only visit was before that.
Oh, it was before.
That was in between the scouting session and the owners meeting.
Oh, honey, I gotta head out there a little early. It's one of those.
Yeah, I'm going with the boys. Going with the boys apparently up there. Yeah.
So anyway, we'll see how that goes. All right, we got trivia coming up. 641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. D, tell them what they're going to win.
I got a family 4-pack of tickets to the Clay County Fair that's in town through April 12th. One lucky winner could win that. Just hit me up right now, 904-641-1010. I'll at your boy.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long, drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Hey, it's the event everyone waiting for now at Beards Diamonds. Hicken here. Buy one, get one free on all wedding bands. Now, for a limited time, when you buy his wedding band, get hers free. Buy hers, get his free. Save up to $10,000. You about to get married? Whew, take advantage. You've been married for years, thinking it's time for an upgrade? Nothing that symbolizes your love more than a wedding band. Beards has hundreds and hundreds of bands from the top designers. And they got them all. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, titanium, platinum. I can go on and on. Come to Beards now and find the wedding band that reflects your style, your personality. Buy one, get the second one free. Man, the big box corporate jewelry stores can't. They won't do this, but Beards can. Shop local, shop Beards. Say hi to the Lupos when you go in. It's happening now through April 19th. Buy one wedding band, get the second one, Free free. Don't miss this opportunity to celebrate your eternal love with the eternal symbol. Shop local, shop Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center.
Spring is here. Is your yard ready? Lucas Tree Service, a family-owned business with over 45 years of experience, is Jacksonville's certified arborist for safe tree removal, trimming, and stump grinding for homes and businesses. Protect your property, boost your curb appeal, and enjoy expert service you can trust. Keep your trees healthy and safe before summer arrives. Schedule your inspection today at lucastreeservice.com.
New year, new course.
Mind if I play through?
The Coastal Equipment Guggen Open at the Golf Club of Southampton, April 27th. For a chance for you and a partner to play, text Guggen to the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures at 641-1010. Enjoy a Chick-fil-A breakfast and lunch from Dandy Foods. Chip and putt to win a Bernie grill from Stonecore. Pick up sunscreen products from Beaches Dermatology. Thanks to our sponsors, Lucas Tree Service, Instant Keys, Standard Insurance, and Harbor Dental Care.
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione. Campione Law.
Frank Frangie here for Coil Fencing. Since 1927, Jacksonville has trusted Coil Fencing to protect what matters. And I trust them too. From tough chain link to your commercial project to sleek aluminum fencing your HOA will love, Coil does it all. Did you know that Coil can also install, service, and maintain those automatic gates that help protect your neighborhood or business? To schedule a complimentary consultation, visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com. Coil Fencing, A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
For 25 years, Instant Keys has been the go-to locksmith service for car keys, transponders, and even high-tech smart locks. For honest, professional locksmith service,
Instant Keys comes to you.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, Get Smart John.
Missed it by that much.
On 1010XL.
You love them.
I'm going to turn the tables before we get started. We bring in Get Smart John on the Ever So hotline. I was driving in this morning, and it was brutal. I mean, it was rainy and slick and wet and all that good stuff out there. Do we have John? Can he hear me? I mean, what just happened? Can John hear me? No? Yeah? Yeah, he can hear me now? All right, so I have a question. As I'm driving in under these wet, slick conditions, I thought of the phrase slippery when wet, which is, I know, a famous, back in the day, it would have been an album. So I knew the phrase. Do you recall an album, Slippery When Wet? Does that ring a bell for you?
No.
It doesn't. What about you, John?
Yes, it's
hold on.
Scobee.
Who is it?
Oh,
that's the
Bon
question.
Jovi.
It's Bon Jovi. Okay.
Okay.
I couldn't. I would have never gotten it. And again, that sums up my musical trivial knowledge. I could, know the name of a album, CD, whatever, but couldn't tell you what the band is. Right in brand.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's a good album. Couple things. Good morning, Guggen.
Morning, Guggen.
So, shout out to Sean Lynch, who's working hard, longtime Guggen down at the Public Defender's Office.
Shout out.
And yes, and last night we have this one team that plays every single week with me. Great, they're a big group, and their team name, Straight of More Booze. Thought that was pretty clever.
Gotta give him credit.
Yeah, you have to, right? And by the way, you were talking earlier about Diana Rossini. I still have friends up in the DMV, and there may have been more than a few instances, let's just say, so that is, in fact, accurate.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm going to say. All right. So,
Tramp or treasure.
And by the way, I got a surprise for you, because we've never done this with the audio clues. First of all, we're going to have 2 audio clues back to back.
Wonderful.
What we're going to do differently today is that it's going to be a true name that tune.
Oh, yes.
Where you're only going to hear the instrumental part before there's any singing.
Oh, that's good.
I
like that.
I got no chance at this.
Oh, we're going to get it.
Oh, we'll see.
No,
we'll see.
Name that tune. Okay, I see. So we combine. We're not going against each other per se.
Oh.
Okay, good.
No, not at all. No,
it's never mind then.
Absolutely a group effort. Okay.
All right.
All right. So we're going to get you started with Spanish.
Spanish?
Okay.
Question 1, round 1.
Mira.
Milagros.
Oye.
Es un milagro.
Even easier. Okay. How do you say thank you in Spanish?
Hold on, boys.
Come on, man. Muchos gracias.
Okay. Okay. Next we have for you foreign cuisine.
Foreign cuisine.
What European capital city follows the word chicken in the name of a famous breaded chicken breast cutlet dish?
What European what?
City.
Capital city follows the word chicken in the name of a famous breaded chicken breast cutlet dish.
Yeah, it's the great city of Cacciatore, Italy.
No, it's Marsala, wouldn't it be? Is that a
Marcel?
Yeah.
I was thinking,
what is that what is that a capital of?
Well, there's Marcel, Marseilles, but there's chicken Marsala.
Yeah, is Marsala a capital? Doesn't ring a bell. I mean, maybe some Slavic land somewhere.
I was thinking Cordon Bleu.
Cordon Bleu, England.
Yeah, Cordon Bleu, Luxembourg. Parmesan, Italy. Chicken Parmesan. Of all those, what else is there? It's Marsala, right? No, is it Marsala
it's as
somewhere?
close to
yeah,
one.
Marsala. We're gonna go with.
Yeah.
Kiev.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know.
Fair.
I don't know chicken Kiev.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Is that tomato based around it?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. honestly.
If it's breaded
But yeah,
chicken, I'm
capital-
willing to try it. Keep the mayonnaise off.
I
of it,
know
I'm
it's
down.
it's like a cordon bleu. It's got something
Okay.
inside.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, that's what I was
Looks
thinking.
like it's got.
I don't need that. Yeah.
Looks like it's got.
You know what chicken cordon bleu does?
Maybe spinach or something.
Ruins a good piece of chicken. That's what chicken cordon bleu does.
fire.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Delicious.
No,
I eat
cordon
it.
bleu's
I eat
good.
it. I eat it, but no, I'd rather have just regular old chicken. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we
Oh, and
missed-
speaking of, yeah, well, but you have heard of it, of course.
yeah, I have. Yeah, I've never really seen it on a menu, but I've heard of it.
Okay. With the new intro for Hump Day, how appropriate, and this was one of my questions from last night, which all these questions are, your category animals, of the two types of camels, Bactrian or dromedary, which one has two humps? Bactrian or dromedary?
Let's break it down. Dromedary. Drom from the to push, to shove, meaning to.
My gut was the second one.
Let's see here. Drum. D starts with double starts with D. Drum starts with D. I like the second one.
No, let's go.
I think it.
You think dromedon is?
What's
two?
the other one?
Bactrian.
Bactrian or dromedary?
Dromedary is the more common. I haven't heard of Bactrian. Dromedary is one, and then most camels have a hump.
Yeah, but they're talking about the one. He's saying the one. Has
So I think
two.
it's like So I think it's the other
has
term.
two.
You think it's dromedary? No, it's
No.
Bactrian. That's
Yeah,
what I said. The
that's
second
what you
one.
think?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
second
I
one.
agree. Yeah,
Bactrian.
Bactrian.
That's correct.
Yes.
U.S. cities.
Wonderful.
The first Spanish mission in California was established in 1769 in what is now what city near the Mexican border?
California.
I think it's
Tijuana.
No, that's Mexico. First of all, it's a city. What's the context clue there? What is it again? It's probably Mission
The
Viejo.
first Spanish mission in California was established in 1769
Yeah,
in what is now
Mission
what
Viejo.
city near the
Yeah,
Mexican border?
Mission Viejo.
San Diego.
Yeah.
Drink it in.
That's not true. I know that means the whales.
Always goes down smooth. Discovered by the Germans.
I overthought that, I guess. Well, now
in
somebody's going to tell me,
1904.
hey, dummy, Mission Viejo is in...
It's up.
In San Francisco, yeah.
I think it's more L.A.-ish.
Yeah, but even L.A. is Southern California.
Mission
I can get
Viejo
away
is
with
where
that.
the swimmers are.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean...
We're hot.
Maybe
Let's just
Mission
roll
is,
with it.
maybe it was too easy. Mission wouldn't be in the answer then.
That's right.
All right.
Right. Movies.
Movies.
What actor turned to directing and won an Oscar for his first effort, the film Ordinary People, released in 1980?
Bobby Redford.
Yeah, it's Robert Redford.
Yes. Did you guys see that movie?
Yes.
Yes, years ago.
Yeah.
Depressing.
Yeah. Is that Mary
It
Tyler
was, and
Moore?
Mary Tyler Moore was, but yeah, not a likable character in that movie.
No.
But we're kind of up in arms about that. Okay. Music.
Malone!
His palms are sweaty.
Knees
weak.
Arms
are
spaghetti.
heavy.
Oh, yeah.
There's vomit on his sweater already.
Yeah.
Mom's spaghetti. Are
He's
lyrics
nervous.
from what 2002 song?
Dun, 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 dun,
One
dun,
of the
dun,
greatest.
dun, dun, dun.
White boy.
Yeah, that's Eminem.
Eminem.
And
oh, the song
and the name of the song?
Oh, dang it.
It's
no, Lose Yourself.
Yeah, Lose Yourself. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, E.
Very good. Footwear.
Should have went with Betty Spaghetti, by the way.
What two-word name is given to the casual slip-on shoes with flaps on the front of the tongues, sometimes used to hold a coin?
Penny loafers.
Penny loafers?
Yes. You know, I when I asked that question, I was like, these kids, you know, the youngins, they're like, what? But yeah, that was a huge thing. Yeah, that was a big deal back in the day. Yes. Okay. King Arthur.
King Arthur.
What heralded city was home to the court of King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table?
Camelot.
Yes. Current sports.
Current sports.
Yes. In the March Madness brackets set for men's NCAA Division I college basketball tournament, which of these schools did not receive a number 1 seed? Arizona, Duke, Kansas, Michigan.
Kansas.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right, let's grab a break. We'll come back. We'll do the audio clues. Get ready for that. Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah. All righty.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, the roar of the crowd, the theater of your mind.
Breaking free, they're not going to catch him.
It comes alive in your ears.
Showtime.
Jacksonville's play-by-play sports radio, 1010XL.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at keybuickgmc.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
What if the next roof you put on your home was the last one? Not another replacement in 15 or 20 years, the last roof. Metlock Roofing is Florida's only manufacturer and installer of this exclusive roofing system. Engineered for strength, built for Florida weather, backed by a lifetime warranty. Imagine never needing another roof. Call 938-9933 or visit metlokroofing.com. Get your last roof today with Metlock. License number CCC 1335581.
From free agency to the draft, training camp to the playoffs, nobody covers the Jags like Jaguars today. Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony bring the smartest football talk in Duval. Covered by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors. 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL.
Longer days, warmer nights, and a backyard that brings everyone together. Spring and summer in Florida means pool days, backyard barbecues, and night swims under the stars. Hicken here for nearly 50 years. Surfside Pools have been creating the backdrops for life's best memories, from weekly service and repairs. Thank you very much, Surfside Pools, to remodels, commercial maintenance, and new pool construction. Surfside does it all. You ready to float happy? Surfsidepools.net, surfsidepools.net, or call them 246-2666, 246-2666. There's Surfside Pools. Summer starts here.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Hello, I'm Ed Jackson, president of Ned Jackson Income Tax. Ned Jackson Income Tax has been preparing tax returns in Jacksonville for over 80 years. Our tax preparers at Ned Jackson Income Tax have years of knowledge and experience to help you get your highest possible tax refund and are fully trained on all IRS updates, including the One Big Beautiful Bill. Visit one of Ned Jackson's 4 locations, including our downtown office at 255 North Liberty Street. That's Ned Jackson Income Tax, 356-0349.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
Rick Ballou for Coy Dental. That's right, Carlson Dental is now Coy Dental.
Dr. Lee has been practicing there for 9 years, has purchased the company. The Coen Dental team still has the same great dentists and staff. And remember, if you get nervous visiting a dentist, don't. There's never a problem at Coen Dental with light sedation for cleaning and deep sedation for all your restorative needs. Coen Dental,
Located in Bartram Park.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
I'm rolling in it.
All right, TriviaNation.com's
Yeah,
own Johnny's
you bet.
back. GSJ's got some audio clues and more as we
I told Dan
go
in
to
the
the
break,
second half.
when we miss a question, or in this case, too early, it's like, man, you can't wait to go play golf and you like triple number 2. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
So we're going to rally. We're going to shoot 34 on the back and have an overall good day. We're going to start with, I guess, Name That Tune. Is that what we're doing, John?
Yes, but before we do that, I want to give you guys a heads up so you can tell me, because the final question last night was not only sports, but it was baseball. So give me, because I want to give you guys a little extra time because I believe you'll get the answer. Okay?
Okay.
So, yes, we're going to go ahead and do back-to-back audio clues. As I said, it's going to be truly Name That Tune because it'll just be the instrumental part of the song, and you have to
get it before they start singing.
The song.
Okay.
Right. Well, no, I'll cut it off. It's all right. He's only going to play that.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So, whichever one you want to do first, you go ahead, my friend.
That's Bryan Adams.
It is Bryan Adams. Can you look up for the song?
I'm going to Run to You, is it? Or is...
Not Cuts Like a Knife.
It's not Cuts Like a Knife.
Na, 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 na.
We're all looking It's not the other two. It's not those two. It's not Run to You. It's not Cuts Like a Knife. Worth fighting for. I Need Somebody. I need somebody.
I need somebody.
Somebody like you. There we go.
All right.
Did you like that, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay, maybe we'll have to start.
That's all right. That's all right. I got a chance with those because those are like high school era popular songs.
Well, it just depends what song.
Yeah, well, that one, I mean. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
And next one.
Birdied 1. 10. We birdied 10.
Okay.
What's the matter?
I know you recognize it.
Jump something. There's jump in the title, isn't there? Jump. No. And don't drink, don't smoke.
Yep, that's in it. That's correct.
Oh, that's not the name of the song.
No, those are lyrics. Not the name of the song.
Don't drink.
I don't know that one.
Must be something. And son, I don't know that. I know some of the lyrics.
That's the song.
Yeah. I don't know the name of the song. I just gave the only parts of this.
What do you want, the artist or the name of the song?
Preferably the name of the song, but you know what? I'll take the artist.
I don't know the artist. I'll never get the artist.
Okay.
Do you know the artist?
I don't know it. I know that.
Who is the artist? Since we don't have to have. Oh no, never mind.
I think if I give you the artist, you'll probably get the title. I say that.
I don't know it. I don't know it.
Like Bogeyed 11.
Yeah. In the water.
Bogeyed 11. Just push it. Yeah, give me the name of the artist.
Adam Ant.
Yeah, that doesn't help. I don't know. What's the name of the song?
Goody Two Shoes.
Yeah, never. Yeah.
All right.
That makes sense. It's in the context of the lyrics.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Okay. I thought for sure you guys would get that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I know it's going back. That's early 80s. So it goes back for sure. Well, you can't get them all.
Don't we know it?
Movie link. Yeah. Okay. Who was featured in all of the following films?
What?
Encino Man, Airheads, and Extraordinary Measures.
Oh God, Pauly Shore is Encino Man. I don't know. The Airheads sounds like a Pauly Shore movie, but that's pretty obvious.
I don't think Pauly Shore was in Airheads. I
Yeah.
think that's like, isn't that Brendan Fraser? Was he in the Encino Man? Because the last one's a series movie, isn't it? What was the last one?
Extraordinary Measures.
I don't know that movie at all.
I think.
What were the two? I
think
I know for sure Pauly Shore. I don't know that Brendan Fraser is in the other two. What was the second? What are the three movies again?
Encino Man, Airheads,
Airheads, yeah.
Extraordinary Measures.
What's Airheads?
Airheads is where they
Is that
take
the
over
band?
like a.
They took the
took
sip
over
and
the-
go?
They took over the. Didn't the Airheads? They
Or
took
the
over like
studio.
the studio.
Like
Brendan Fraser.
Is he in Encino Man?
I don't know. He's who I remember from Airheads.
Yeah. I'd rather go with him.
I don't think Pauly Shore's in that last
I don't
one.
either. I'd rather go with.
Let's go with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, let's go with Brendan Fraser.
That is correct.
Nice.
Good pull. That's a good pull.
I didn't even see Airheads. I just know it's in there. He's got that goofy long hair.
Yeah.
That Brendan Fraser runs the gamut. He was in that the whale or
Yeah,
whatever.
sure
He's
he was.
huge. Has he lost that weight yet? I don't think he has all of it.
Oh, I don't
Not
that
all
dude
of
went
it.
up to
Yeah,
like
he's still-
350, man. I mean, he was large for that role.
Yeah, didn't he do George of the Jungle? You know,
Oh, yeah.
right. And everything.
Yeah.
Dear Brendan, it's called AI, friend. Sign the consent form. Let them blow you up post-production.
Yikes. World history.
World history.
Which two Spanish monarchs sponsored Christopher Columbus's journey to find an alternate route to Asia by sailing west?
Yeah, that's Ferdinand and Isabella.
Mm-hmm.
That is. Very good. The Cold War.
Cold War.
In exchange for Russian spy Rudolf Abel, what U.S. pilot was released by the Soviets in 1962?
All right, say it again.
In exchange for Russian spy Rudolf Abel, what U.S. pilot was released by the Soviets in 1962?
Oh God, Gary.
That is his first name. Yeah, and the last name is sufficient. So
It's a short name. Oh God.
I don't. No, that's just pre-me. Nope. Got nothing.
Gary.
Not even a flicker in my father's
Gary.
eyes in 1962.
I don't
Not
know.
that you were around, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but like that doesn't even like register like, something that would happen when I was Gary Cobb.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's really
Gary
short.
Webb. Gary
Yeah.
Gross.
it's two syllables. It's two syllables.
Gary Myers.
I don't know. What's the initial?
Okay, if I say his first, because they did. Okay, Francis Gary. It just doesn't flow to you.
Francis Gary Rogers.
No, I don't know.
Begins with a P. P like Paul.
I don't know it.
Last name.
Phillips.
Powers.
Powers.
Okay.
Yes, Gary Powers.
Damn it.
Yeah. And I think Lee Majors was in a movie about him later on.
Yeah.
No,
And
that was-
ironically,
no, that was Austin Powers. You're thinking of the wrong movie.
oh, behave.
Get in my belly.
All right, we got time for a couple more,
Brendan
Johnny.
Fraser turned that down. He was
Yeah, well, just a couple more. Okay, I want to give you the final first. Okay, so, all right, the Orioles, Tigers, Astros, and Phillies.
Okay.
Okay, you got them all?
Yep.
Yeah.
Orioles,
Tigers,
Astros, and Phillies. Okay. In order, I want you to put the teams that have been, not won, but have been to the most World Series. So most to least.
Who are the four? Orioles,
Tigers, Astros, Phillies.
Tigers, Astros, Phillies.
That's a really good question.
The Tigers went to a
you
bunch
guys did.
early, but the Astros added up a few here.
Tigers went to a couple in
Phillies,
the 80s.
Like
as
the
well.
Astros are the new kids on the block. The Phillies.
Phillies are every now and then. I think that's a good
Yeah.
question because they're all around 5 or 6.
Yeah.
I think the Orioles have the least, don't they?
Well, the Orioles they were like 69 and 70 and 71. They went to 3.
Then they
and
went
then
to like 81 or whatever.
Cal got
83,
to
whatever
1, and remember Storm pitched in that one, and
I'd say the
Ooh,
Orioles
I think-
only have about. I don't
they're
know.
all like 5.
Did Orioles have any at all though before The 70s? Like I just like
They were the St. Louis Browns.
Well, does that count?
I mean, I don't know. Well, they never went.
Yeah, if I'm scrolling down through the list of champions, and the Orioles aren't registering, whereas the Tigers, I can see them blotted in there somewhere. So,
but it's not champions, just been.
Yeah, been to the World Series.
Been to the World Series.
Yeah. Well, we gotta at some point. Are they all in the league about the same time?
Well, the Astros are new. The
Yeah.
Astros are the Colt 45s at 62. Remember?
Yeah, and the Astros went to 80 or whatever, and. Or one of those early, right? The Orioles beat them in the World Series. Did they beat you in the 80s? No, you beat them, obviously. The Astros beat you 1 year to go to the World Series, didn't they, or no?
I think
we're taking a long time here.
Yeah,
All
let's
right,
just do this.
Let's go.
Well, that's why I give you extra time on that
I think it's Tigers
have the most.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
Okay, so Tigers, okay.
Tigers have the most. Then I think it's either Orioles or Phillies.
I think it's Orioles.
Okay, then it's Orioles.
Then it's Phillies.
Then it's Phillies. Then it's Astros.
Then it's
still,
Astros.
'cause they're new.
Let's go with that.
Okay, so you're right. Tigers 11.
Mm-hmm.
Next with 8 is the Phillies.
Oh, shoot.
And then the Orioles with 7 and the Astros with 5.
Okay. All right.
So we just flip
Good
flop
question.
those two.
Good question. I like that.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
And again, you guys were up against it. Yes.
Get out of here.
Oh, we got to get out of here. Yeah, he's gone. Let's get smart, John. He leaves on a down note. We apologize. Hick is going to come back. We got the high school spotlight. Then we got Matt Every in studio with us. We got the Murphy Power Hour. We're talking Masters. We're talking baseball and base brawl with Murph and his perspective. So it's a halftime on the show, but we got a lot planned. Stick around. You're listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Wow, this place is great. Home sweet home of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
When can we move in?
This is 1010XL.
Fight night is here. Join Dan and I at UNF Arena for Guns and Hoses, Saturday, April 18th. You want to be a part of the pugilistic festivities? Go to GNHJacks.com and get your tickets now. It's Guns and Hoses, Saturday, April 18th.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
When someone excels in and out of the classroom, we should celebrate it.
That's why 1010XL brings you the Southeast Orthopedic Specialists Scholar Athlete of the Week.
Wednesdays on The Frangie Show. Tuned up by
The Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Tom McManus here for Armstrong Fence Company, a locally owned and operated business on the First Coast for nearly 20 years. Known for reliability, quality craftsmanship, and professional service, Armstrong Fence handles it all, from big projects like stadiums and schools to your very own backyard. They build a wicked strong fence, and they do it right the first time. When you need a fence in Jacksonville, trust Armstrong Fence Company. Yeah, we did the fence.
You may not be able to control the air you breathe on the outside, but you certainly can on the inside of your home. Just call Florida Home AC and ask about the Remy Halo. It's the next generation of air quality technology. Call 777-4300 for Florida Home AC.
At G&H Tires and Service, the G stands for great pricing. The H, well, that means honest service. For over 20 years, Roger and his team have helped Jacksonville drivers stay safe on the road. Need brakes, oil change, AC not blowing cold? Well, how about a super affordable $36 oil change? Affordable brake jobs, AC checks before summer hits, alignments for all these construction roads, and even free check engine light inspections. Locally owned, community driven. G&H Tires and Service on Beach Boulevard.
The Clay County Fair is celebrating 40 years of rides, music, food, and family fun. April 2nd through the 12th. It's your main man, E.T., and I want to see you there with 1010XL. Get the details at claycountyfair.org. The Clay County Fair, 40 years of fun.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by G&H Tires and Service. Florida baseball rolled into Tallahassee Tuesday evening and swept the season series from FSU, jumping on Florida State to lock up a statement win. Florida State is bracing for a big roster move. 6 seniors are gone, 5 more in the portal, but an 8th-ranked recruiting class and key returners give head coach Luke Locks a strong year 2 foundation. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 8:04 and it's 63 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for the high school report and more next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. They make the plays on and off the field. Now get ready for the Locket Law High School Report, brought to you by Locket Law. Know before you blow.
All right, we got a cool story here, kind of off the beaten path a little bit. Instead of featuring an athlete today, we're going to do some high school coverage. Kind of neat, and we thank Locket Law. Know before you blow. Lee Locket has done a great job with this for the last few years. But we've got kind of a high school sideline legend to me, anyway. I've got a funny story, Phil. I want to tell it. Phil Myers is that correct? Phil Myers, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dream King Films.
Dream King Films.
With a Z. Dream King Films. But this is how it started with me.
Tell me.
So, as you know, my youngest son played
Brooksy.
Yeah, played football and baseball at Providence. And so in middle school, he's playing football. And so one day I would go to his games, and then that night I'm scrolling through like social media, and I'm like, hey, there's Brooksy. And I look, and it's Dream King Films.
You caught him in action?
Yeah, so he had come to one of our middle school games. I'm like, man, this dude is this. So I start kind of paying attention, and then I start seeing this guy pop up everywhere. You know, he's not just at
he's everywhere.
So take me back a little bit and tell me kind of how you got your industry going here.
Well, how I got it going was with my nephew, DeAndre G. He played sports, football, basketball, baseball. So I kind of felt like the youth level was missing, like media attention.
Sure.
And high school as well from the ground roots level. So I just kind of like started with him, just like trying to get him out there, get the teams that he played for, get him some visibility throughout the city. And then it just started spreading from him, covering his teams, covering the next teams, covering the next teams. And then he went on to high school. DeJuan Green, of course, you know, that played for Reigns. He was the coach at ACD.
Okay.
And then he was kind of one of the first that brought me in and was like, hey, can you kind of do like our filming?
Right.
And then from there, it just took off.
Yes, and
sir.
you said like in 2015.
Yes, sir, 2015.
When a bunch of teams made it to state from this area is where you really started to get.
Yeah, that's why I really took off. So 2015, Reigns made it to the state championship. UC, as well as Trinity. And that was such a big year for me, and getting my name out there with all those teams.
Yeah.
That was kind of like the year everything just exploded for me.
And the kids kind of know who you are now. It's kind of neat.
Yes, sir.
Like,
they want to be featured on Dream King stuff.
Yeah, they want to be on Dream King. So, and they're on, and you're social media wise, you're on everything, right?
On every platform.
Yeah. What is so the gram, Twitter,
Instagram,
Facebook,
Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I'm primarily on Instagram because it got a lot of engagement. YouTube as well. That's my second biggest platform. And then Facebook is a big platform for me as well.
Oh, the kids love the gram.
Yes, sir. They love it.
I love the gram. Trying to get Dan on the gram, man.
Yeah, I just tried to get back on Twitter.
You definitely should get on.
Yeah, I should. But anyway, so I've enjoyed your work just through the years, and I think for the kids, it's a neat thing. And for us as parents, so we sort of come and go, like you're a constant, but we follow our kids, and then the high school ends, They may play college, they may not, and then they're done. And then it's, we go kind of this. We don't come to near the amount of games that we used to go to, but you're always there. So, give me an idea. Like, it's kind of a neat event when you're at the game, when you show up. They know it. They like it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's great because I started off covering them when they like 6 years old.
Yeah.
Tiny Mike, 6U, and then I followed them from middle school to high school, and then it kind of all comes together in high school. So by then I already knew them for like 5, 6, 7 years. So it's just like a crazy event now when they see me on the high school level, and I love seeing them,
right?
Because like I said, I cover them since they 6 years old, 7 years old, and to see them do their thing on the high school level is just always great to me.
So let's say the last 10, 11 years you've been pretty prominent in Jacksonville.
Yes, sir.
So here's the question: the Dream King, who's the best football player that you've?
Oh, that's a good one.
That you've seen? Would you say?
I done seen some great ones.
Yes, you have already.
Like I seen Derrick Henry play.
Okay.
I seen
he was a man among boys.
Man amongst boys.
I mean, he was so much.
It was almost not fair.
It really was.
Yeah.
And they could honestly just direct snap it to him and say, go right, go left.
But that was a little bit when I was getting started. But if I could go more recently, players like TJ Cole from Range, Bryson Wright from Mandarin. Bryson just on another level.
Yeah.
Sean Wade at Trinity did some crazy things.
Yes.
DeMario Douglas at Mandarin did some crazy things.
Yes.
I seen a lot of players, but those just on the top of my
top of your head,
top of my
What's
head.
cool with Dream Kings also is if I'm sitting at home and I know there's a big game that I can't make it to.
Right.
I'll go to his page and he literally
he's there.
He'll give you the play-by-play of all the big plays that just happened.
Yeah.
Or whatever moments is going on in whatever, whether it's basketball, whether it's football, girls flag football, he covers it a lot.
Well, so when you first started, it wasn't necessarily an idea of monetizing.
No, that wasn't even a question at all. In fact, that's not even that.
It was just kind of a fun thing for you to do.
Just a fun thing, and it was kind of like my passion because I play sports as well.
Sure.
And I didn't make it to college or pro or anything like that, so it's just kind of like my passion. But it's not about the money. It's just about pushing the culture forward and seeing the kids make it to the next level.
Yeah, and so, but it's amazing the excitement of a Friday night.
Yes, sir.
In Jacksonville, Florida. And tell me, so how do you choose which game that you're going to, because you can't go to all. You can only be in one place at one time.
So I try to spread the love to everybody.
Do the fellas say, hey, Dream King, we got a big one this Friday. Come on out and get us.
Inbox stay flooded. Hey, can you come to this game? Can you come to my game? Can you come to my game? But kind of how I choose is I kind of try to spread the love to everybody. Of course, you got big games, Reigns, Mandarin. Those are big names.
Yeah.
So you want to go with engagement, but you just want to show everybody the love.
Yeah.
So I kind of just got a system that I follow, and I just pick and choose based on that system
Well, listen, if my man comes to a Providence Middle School football game, he's spreading the love.
He out there.
Yes, sir.
He out there.
There wasn't. Now, I do think deep down inside, though, there's a little loyalty to Ichiban for you.
Little bit.
And so watching what that program's done, it's got to be cool for you too. Anyway,
it's definitely great watching what that program doing. Donovan Massline, the head coach, he's took it over from Coach Wiley, and he's took it to new heights, greater heights, and he's going to continue to have success over there.
All right, so Dream King now. Football's king, but you do other sports,
yes,
right?
sir. Yes,
okay.
sir.
All right. Tell folks where they can find you.
Dream King Films, DreamKingFilmz. You type that in on any platform.
Pops up.
All my content will pop up.
Yeah.
Any platform, you just type that in.
Yeah, it really is a neat thing, and we appreciate you. As a parent, I certainly appreciate you. It was kind of a, we all want to get video of our kids, and all of a sudden you see it just gives us a sense of, hey, look at that. Uh-oh, he threw a pick.
I get a little flack about that sometimes.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yes,
you got to tell. You step in the arena, you get the good and the bad. That's how the game's played. But I appreciate. I think you do a great job. Again, Dream King Films. Give him a follow. He does terrific work, and that's this week's Locket Law High School Report. Thanks to Lee Locket. Know before you blow. Great to see you, Phil. Thank you.
Great. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah, man. Have a great day. All right, we're back with more next here on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Warner to throw. Going deep downfield. Isaac Cruz for a touchdown.
I'm Kurt Warner, and you're listening to 1010 XL.
73 yards.
92.5 FM. Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
You love your land, and you have plans for it. During Kubota Orange Days, you'll love the great deals on their versatile, reliable lineup, helping you turn dream projects into reality. Visit your Kubota dealer today for the best deals of the year. Now through June 30th, 0 down and up to 84 months financing available. And save up to $3,500 off select compact tractors. Sale ends soon. Stop by your local dealer or go to GoKubota.com. Coastal Equipment on New Kings Road and in McClenny.
When your home or business deserves more than ordinary glass, you trust the experts. Capital Glass and Shower Doors has been elevating spaces for over 40 years with precision, craftsmanship, and clean, modern design. From sleek frameless shower enclosures to elegant glass railings, wine cabinets, and any custom glass that makes a statement, Capital Glass delivers unmatched quality, service, and attention to detail. Your vision, their expertise. Capital Glass and Shower Doors at capcoglass.com.
The Masters is coming.
Oh, yeah. You know the players, so you pick them. You could win $1,000 of jewelry from Beard's Diamonds, covered by endless summer roofing. Go to 1010XL.com now.
Hey, gang, Prosser here. When it comes time to sell your home, I'll tell you, you got one option. It's Chad and Sandy. Or another option, just fruitless frustration. Now with Chad and Sandy, see, they get to the solution real quick. Let's get to the punchline. Your home sold guaranteed or they will buy it. That's why you got to go to ChadAndSandy.com or call them today at 414-6200. Government's making moves intended to push mortgage rates lower. The last time rates dropped, we saw a selling and buying frenzy. Now's the time to prepare. You call Chad and Sandy, the proven experts to sell your home. Need max price, need to sell now, fast, easy, stress-free. Chad and Sandy got this science-based market max system. It's proven, it's repeatable, and they guarantee they'll sell your home. Using the proprietary Market Max, Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they will buy it. No required repairs. Pick your move date. No long-term contracts. We trust them. You can too. ChadAndSandy.com. ChadAndSandy.com.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
When my dad tore his meniscus skiing, he was told that surgery was the only fix. But surgery meant giving up his hobbies, so we went to Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. They specialize in non-invasive treatments that get you back to fighting shape. My dad got a platelet-rich plasma, or PRP, injection. It took a fraction of the time to heal, and now he's back to doing what he loves.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hey, it's Hicken, man. Oh, man, it's my turn. I am pumped about TopDressing.com. They're coming to do my lawn. Look, I sat down with their staff. By the way, great folks, salt of the earth, locally owned, locally operated right here in Jacksonville. And, you know, the one negative about living in the Sunshine State's that St. Augustine grass, man, that's no fun. So I can't wait to have their proprietary process go to work for me. I'm chatting with them and get them on the schedule. It's easy, and you can, too, if you truly want to transform that lawn to look like a golf course. And I'll be reporting back. Call today for a free estimate and top dress your lawn like the pros do with TopDressing.com.
Rolling. We're all calling Roland. The toilet's overflowing. Oh my.
When you've got a leak and can't wait a week, call Roland Reese Plumbing, 260-7059.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
A tradition unlike any other. The Masters. But don't win the par 3, Matt Every. Matt Every's here. How you doing?
Doing great, man. It's great to be here. Pumped for the Masters this week.
I am pumped. I love it.
I like the par 3 contest too. I feel like it does. It does kind of feel like it gets started today.
Yeah, but you can't win it.
You can. I mean, these.
No one who's won the par 3 has ever won the Masters that year.
Did you know that, E?
Mm-mm.
Didn't we come close a couple years ago? I feel like
we've had Chip Beck.
I feel like Luke Donald finished 4th one year when he won it.
Oh,
really?
2 seconds.
Two guys have been runner-up at the Masters
after winning the par 3, which is always on Wednesday.
I think one was Chip Beck.
I want to say I thought there was one relatively recently, but I could be wrong.
The par 3 this year is going to be all about Frankie Fleetwood, Tommy's kid, because last year, remember, he was saying he was trying his hardest to get over the water. On number 9.
Okay.
And you know, it's a year later.
Yeah.
We're going to see. You know, he's geared up for it.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
There have been some great moments at the park, like Jack's grandson.
Yeah.
Had a hole-in-one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember.
I like it when they skip them up there and get holes in one. It just makes me sick.
I got a cool story from the par 3.
Talk to me.
So, one of the years I played, Billy Horschel and I.
Ray Floyd and Chip Beck,
There you
1990 and 1993.
No, not recent at all.
Billy and I were going out to play together with our, at the time, I think just I had a kid. It was just my son Liam and I, and then Billy and Buddy Alexander, our college coach, was allowed to play because he was still an amateur and he had won the U.S. Amateur. And I don't know if the rules are still the same, but if you had won the U.S. Am, you could play practice rounds at Augusta and in the par 3 contest. I know they nixed the practice rounds things a while ago. I'm not positive about the par 3. So it was myself, Billy, and Buddy. Buddy's a nervous wreck.
You played for Buddy, right?
Yeah, we both did. And Buddy is a nervous wreck on the first hole.
Is his game not in great shape at the time?
He played us a lot.
Yeah.
But
where do they live now?
They live in Auburn.
Okay. Does his wife still work for Auburn?
Yeah, she kind of oversees both the men's and women's golf programs. So anyway, and she used to be the media
PGA,
official. Yeah. So first hole, he's like nervous he's going to ding someone. The crowds are like on the greens here. And the first hole was a super narrow green. And he gets out in front of one and just dings someone. And I could just tell, like, he didn't even want to play after that shot. The very next hole, he gets up and
Buddy's a little high stress. Just his normal resting is high stress.
He was dialed in.
Okay.
It's noon. All right.
Yeah.
He was ready to go. All right. So the second hole, he gets up and he totally mishits one, but it was like a good mishit. Lands short, rolls up, goes in the hole for a hole-in-one. It was so cool. It was pretty cool for Billy and I to see. Yeah, and Buddy,
how long are those holes in that par 3 contest? Are they 100-yard holes? Are they longer?
I would say the shortest is probably 90, and the longest might be 160.
Let me tell you
How
something.
many of them are there? Like
9.
in the
Nine.
part? Okay.
Let me tell you something, Matt Every. You just ruined Buddy Alexander's par 3 story.
Why?
Because Buddy Alexander tells people, I made a hole-in-one in the par 3. He doesn't say
how it happened.
Dink to fan.
As a guy who's not a good golfer, I know that if I ever get a hole-in-one, it will probably be a mishit.
Yeah, fair enough. My bad.
How many Masters did you play in?
2.
2?
Yep.
What do we got? Did we make the cut?
I missed the cut.
MC both years?
Both years.
Game just not great. Was that right after winning?
Listen, I was in
was
great
it right
form.
after winning Bay Hill when you played?
Yeah, both times.
Yeah.
I was in great. The first year I did it, I was actually playing good all year, going in, and then I won Bay Hill. And I want to say my next start was Augusta, and I swear to God, I was dumb enough at the time to think
I'm gonna win.
I got to look at not that I'm gonna win, but like I can win. You know?
Sure.
That way though.
Yes.
Yeah, you just won. Yeah, you just won Bay Hill.
Yeah, but that obviously did not.
Now,
happen.
were you? Was the like even as a pro athlete and a Gator All-American and a 2-time winner on tour or at the time I guess 1-time winner on tour, was Augusta like a Shangri-La? Was it extra?
Yeah, I remember the first time I went.
Distracting almost. So you can be so excited that it's distracting.
It's a heavy week. Everyone's, and I don't mean this in one bad way at all, but everyone's coming out of the woodwork. Like, and you only get 10 tickets. You're renting a couple. I was scrambling too because I had won 3 weeks before, so I'm making
now you're
all
in. You
these
got to find a place
exactly.
to stay.
It's then then picking.
Was it just that much more exciting? It sounds like you got distracted by the distractions.
Okay, so the first time
Had you played there before?
Yes,
Okay.
I went. Well, right after I won, Dan, like a week later, Jonas Blix and I flew up. It was probably 2 weeks before the tournament to play, and we land in the morning, get to the clubhouse to go have breakfast, and Eli and Peyton Manning were in there eating, and they played right behind us. We talked. It was during the NCAA tournament. So and Tennessee was playing, so I was chatting to him about that, and then we ended up playing it, and it was like a mist all day.
Yeah.
Just the sun never came out. It wasn't like a really wet mist though.
Yeah.
It was really cool, man. Playing that place like that. I would say for me, like the majors, this is second. The British Open would be first. Experiencing all of them a couple times at least. But it's pretty.
What took
cool.
you from thinking? What was your so this is the Masters moment? What took you from being a guy who just won, thinking, I can contend now, to the realization that
it's just the nerves, the places to miss around the tee, stuff like that. I don't know. I had no chance going there my first year. What are you guys reading?
Scobee's on the line. He says he has a good Augusta story.
Yeah.
So bring him in.
Scobee lives there. Don't kid yourself.
He's played there more than
Do they
me.
have
He has.
Is there a
Guarantee it.
No, there's no doubt. Is there a Scobee cabin yet, or is that just a rumor? We're gonna stay in the Scobee
It's a
cabin.
rumor.
Okay, all right.
It's coming soon. They're
All
building
right.
it.
Okay, what you got? You didn't fall in a pond
so,
somewhere, no? Okay.
That's
Hear
not
about Scobee
funny.
and Timaquana? Fell in the pond on 6 and got a
No.
parasite. You know that story?
Really?
Maddie? Yeah.
Recently?
A year ago.
Oh wow.
Last year.
He hadn't told me that yet.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Scobee's a
I'll tell you
stick,
about
for
it.
those that don't know. A
Yes.
stick, I mean a good golfer.
Yes.
So anyway, I'm obviously fortunate enough to go to Augusta once a year with my guy Ron Townsend. So one year I said, Ron, why don't we go like chip and putt and play the par 3 course before we play the big course, is what they call it. He's like, yeah, let's do that. And it'll help calm the nerves down a little bit. So we went and chipped and putted. We didn't hit any balls on the range. And then we went to number 1 on the par 3 course. And a buddy of mine who I took with me hit his ball up to like 4 feet. It's like 135 yards or whatever it was. And so I'm like, wow, that was a great shot. I'm going to try and do the exact same thing. But like Matt was saying, you're so nervous there that like the first tee ball is the hardest shot you're ever going to hit on the course. So I hit pitching wedge. It was straight downwind, and I flew it right past his ball, and it spun right back into the hole.
Let's go.
The first swing of the trip, it went in.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Had you had a hole
I
in
didn't
one yet?
hit a green in regulation. Yeah.
So it wasn't your
That was my
first.
last one.
Okay. How many do you have?
6.
6?
Yeah, 6.
6 of
That's
them.
kind of gross.
But yeah, so
That's more than you, isn't it, Maddie?
I don't know.
Probably, yeah. Matt doesn't count. You know,
Maddie's
these
always
PGA golfers, they
between
don't,
6 and 12.
they don't keep up. Maddie, I don't know.
I don't
6,
know.
5, 9, whatever it is.
It's somewhere
But
between
the
6 and
worst
10.
part was
Let's hear the worst part.
the worst part was I didn't hit a green in regulation the rest of the day.
Oh, well, what a way to go down,
Who
Scopes.
cares?
What a way
Yep.
to go down.
And I was okay with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
for
sure.
So y'all be good.
Thanks,
Appreciate you,
Scopes.
my
See
brother.
ya.
There he goes, former Jaguar great, Josh Scobee. Let's take a quick time out. We'll
All
come
right.
back with more. Daniel Murphy going to join these festivities at some
Oh,
point as
wait.
well.
Let's go.
So
Yeah.
we're talking the Masters. We had a nice little base brawl last night. My Braves involved in that, so we'll touch on that with Murph as well. So you are listening to The Drill, Hump Day Stump Day on 1010XL.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care. Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Getting married? Celebrating an anniversary? Celebrate your love with new wedding bands and save up to $10,000 right now at Beard's Diamonds. Now through April 19th, buy one wedding band, get a second one free. It's Beard's most popular offer ever. You both get new wedding bands, but you only pay for one. Gold, platinum, titanium, all wedding bands included in this springtime event. Now through April 19th. Buy one, get one free. Only at Beard's at the St. John's Town Center.
Summer's almost here, and TCA Conqueror Camp is ready for your kids. This summer, campers entering kindergarten through 5th grade will explore faith, build character, and have an incredible time in their beautiful 150-acre campus. 8-week sessions run June 1st through July 24th, and you don't have to be a TCA student to join in. Sign up for 1 week or the whole summer at tcajax.org/camp. tcajax.org/camp.
Hey, gang, Hicken here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know, George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, the showroom off Atlantic Boulevard loaded with the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. Silverado after Silverado, ready to work or play just as hard as you do. I don't just talk about them. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own, and they've earned every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, oh yeah. Dependability, each and every day. Style, you've seen my boy Blue. If it's a truck you want, it's George Moore Chevrolet you need. Stop by the Atlantic Boulevard showroom today and see why truck people keep coming back for more at George Moore Chevrolet. Together, let's ride.
Surf into Summer Surf Camp. Jacksonville and its beaches' #1 surf camp is now registering for camps this summer. For registration and session dates, go to surfintosummer.com. Surf into Summer, Jacksonville Beach's premier surf camp.
I'm Frank Franzi, and I just got back from the farm at Okefenokee in Folkestone. Man, was I impressed. You have to see these handcrafted cabins. But act fast. On this 1,000-acre farm, there will only be 250 cabins. Each phase has jumped in value, so come get your lot and lock in your equity. Enjoy living in harmony with nature, going to the grocery store in your own backyard, and connecting with people grounded in food and purpose. Learn more at okefarm.com. That's okefarm.com.
Ready to put your dream car in drive? Get solid rates for the road ahead when you finance with First Florida Credit Union. Enjoy competitive low rates, up to 90 days of no payments and budget-friendly protection plans. Whether you're buying a vehicle or refinancing, stop by a branch or apply online at firstflorida.org/autoloans. Membership eligibility required. Interest accrues during loan payment deferral period. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit firstflorida.org/autoloans.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation? From a real person? Good luck. That is what's so nice about Mike Merritt's Heating and Air. Unlike publicly traded conglomerates with headquarters in faraway cities, Mike Merritt's Heating and Air remains family-owned and operated by Mike, your neighbor. Mike Merritt has delivered hometown service, integrity, and pricing for generations. The big guys incentivize their techs to sell you new equipment. Mike's team emphasizes repair first. We only sell you equipment if your current equipment is worn out and beyond repair. And let's be honest about price. Small operations without much overhead can sometimes lowball your job, but you can't trust just anyone with a truck. They may be here today and gone tomorrow. Mike Merritt has been keeping North Florida cool for more than 3 decades. That's experience and dedication you can count on. Call today or see us on the web.
Florida license number CAC 050384.
Parents, now is the time to sign your kids up for the best basketball league in the 904. Tommy Houlihan's Summer Beaches Basketball League. Season starts in June, and games will be played in the St. Paul's Gym. Go to TommyHoulihanBasketball.com for all the info.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
You need this music here. This will calm me down.
I do.
We need some.
We had some hardball talk in the break there for the youngins.
They get fired up. I remember the days.
Oh,
we
we all
fired
get
up watching the kiddos play.
You kicked a bucket?
I did. Oh, that was terrific.
I got kicked out of a softball game once.
You'll love
Did
this
you
one.
really?
Let's bring Murph in, and we'll share stories of the youth. So I was coaching. Coaching. I think we must have been 10, maybe. Just start like pitching and hitting.
Mm-hmm.
And we know we had, as Little League Baseball is, we had trailed the whole game, and we would put on this incredible rally. We had gone from like 6-1 to 6-5, and the other pitcher, as is prone to happen with 10-year-olds, has completely lost the plate. So all we got to do is just put the bat on the shoulder here for 8 more pitches, boys, and we're going home a winner, right?
Yeah.
And I got my little spark plug, my little first baseman, right, a little lefty hitter, man, and I bring him over to me. and I talked to him, and he's looking at me, yes, sir. I'm like, we're taking a pitch here. We're going to make him throw a strike.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything. And he's looking at me, and again, this is one of my glue guys, my little intangible guys, right? And,
I protected him in the tryouts.
Yeah, so I'm talking to him, and he's okay, good, right. Everything would go up, and I go to resume my position there at the third base coach. And the first pitch comes in about 2 feet over his head, and he swings at it.
Oh, no.
And I couldn't believe it. So I sat up off of the bucket I was sitting on, and I kicked the bucket, which happened to be full of baseballs that spread all over the field, delaying the game. So, yeah, there you have it. Hick, what about you? Hick was once kicked out. Now, I got teed up in a girl's 8-year-old basketball game, but it wasn't actually kicked out.
Yeah, I was at in the boys in Catholic middle school. They don't play hardball.
Yeah, they play softball.
They got softball. That's all they got. So the older one was playing, and he was pitcher. And I don't know the strike zone. I don't understand how it works. But damn sure looks like strikes to me. Kept calling him balls, and I start chirping from behind. And finally,
that's awesome.
he turns around. Chirping. Like,
Underhand
You're right. You're right. I got to go.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Good call on your part.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we all have moments. And then
the I miss those days. I miss them playing. It was better than any other level.
Shout out to I filled in coaching in a Tommy Houlihan basketball game down there at St. Paul's one time, and and I rotated my kids in and out. We had a terrible team one time, and I said, guys, I don't know what's going to happen, but I promise you this: we're going to win one game. And this was the one game we had a chance to win. But I do know that as I was leaving, there was a lovely lady. She was grandmotherly, and she was just telling her son, who was a dad, what a horse's ass I was.
You always have those moments.
And I just kind of listened in and walked away. I mean, what am I going to say? I probably am. You're probably right.
Murph, we've asked you this before. I know the answer already. I don't think you've never like charged the mound. The closest you came, I remember you corrling someone. And what's your closest call when it comes to a base brawl? And as a former MLBer, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would last night? What would last night grade?
That was a tasty one last night.
It was like a 9, isn't it?
Was it? I thought the Bravos were a little slow on the draw to go and help out Ray Ray.
Were they?
That's what I said.
I did too.
He chased him all the way into the dugout. It looked like Walt Weiss was the first one who got there.
Yeah.
I just saw it this morning.
That didn't stand out to me from that standpoint. But
Jeff and I were talking a little earlier. In a fight like that, the batter's clearly more pissed off than the pitcher. And if you have equal strength, that matters a ton. I mean, the pitcher there is backing up a lot, but
what's his option?
Where else is he going to go?
What are you supposed to do if you're Lopez? Throw it down and run into the clubhouse? You got to do something.
Farnsworth went forward. Kyle Farnsworth went forward, I think. When who was it? Michael Barrett. Somebody charged him.
I'm not sure that Farnsworth wasn't as angry as the batter, though.
Kyle's got a screw loose.
Yeah, he's screw loose.
Well, then Trout comes over, and it might have looked, but what you said, but if Lopez is an even-keeled guy normally, then
Solair is the even-keeled guy.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I think I played with Ray too. Ray Ronaldo. I played
pretty low key.
Yeah, he was when I had him, and you could almost see it the way Trout was talking to him because they're former teammates. Like they played together. And so the biggest one I was ever in, the biggest one I was ever in was in Double-A when the two managers got down. So our manager's at third base, and he gets to chirping with Tim Leeper, who's the third base coach now for the Mets. And all of a sudden, I look up, and our manager was, what was he, Puerto Rican? But he goes and squares off like this. I'm talking old school style, where he's got like the right arm out front, and the next to the left is like under his chin. And I go, oh, snap.
Now listen,
yeah, exactly.
Put up your dukes.
And so I'm like, we're about to get down. It ends up spilling into the third base dugout. So the two managers get into it because they're in the third base dugout. It's like the Blue Jays organization. They spill in there. Our pitching coach, Ricky Bonus, who was he was with the Mets.
I remember him as a pitcher.
And a pitcher in Milwaukee as well.
Yeah.
He's like on the fence. We got another one, Caleb Stewart, who played University of Kentucky, big old country boy.
Yeah.
And they were getting down. That's the worst one I'd ever been.
What about on the major league level? What was
when Bryce got drilled by Hunter Strickland? I went out. And I kind of remember as I was out there because I was in the hole, so I was in the dugout, and Bryce was swinging the bat so good, so I go running out there, and I'm screaming. At least to me, I am. Don't let him get him. Don't let him get him. And then as the second time I go, don't let him get him, I realize I'm them because I'm going to be the first one there. And so I go, I think, to grab somebody. I don't know if it was maybe Strickland or somebody, and I end up getting pick and rolled. And so I'm on the ground looking up, and it turns into a stampede. Like there's cleats everywhere, there's people everywhere, and I'm like, what is going on? And Michael Taylor, like an angel, comes in there and scoops me up and picks me up. The funniest thing, last one was like what Jason Worth would do in these situations is after the game, you have cameras everywhere on top of the stadium. He would go from every single angle and see what was going down in the fight. It's like who was doing what, who was where. And J-Dub would go out there, and you could tell
call you out if you didn't do it.
What was this about?
You could tell he'd been in a scuffle because he'd go out there and his head would be spinning everywhere.
How many guys on a team when something like that goes down are just licking their chops like, "Ooh, baby, I'm ready to. I want to fight."
None of them. Those are the ones you have to keep your head on a swivel for. Well, because because what'll happen is it's just like that.
There's a couple cycles.
Well, they'll slide up behind you. You got to be careful because you've seen guys that'll come up behind you, and you've seen it before where they'll go and throw like a sucker punch because you just don't know how people fight and get down in those situations. So you got to keep.
Well, to your point with the stampede, I kind of saw that last night a little bit. Once it goes to the ground,
you don't want to be down there.
No, absolutely
no fun at all. And like you said with the cleats, man, they're all sporting those metal cleats. You take a.
That's the biggest
I don't need
fear
my
is,
pitcher, and I would have been fine with him throwing his glove down and running into the clubhouse. I don't need my pitching staff to have a broken hand out 6 weeks.
Can you imagine?
That's the first thing I thought when I saw it.
Happened is that Greinke.
Just throw it down and run.
Harper threw the helmet at him.
That's that was when he threw the helmet to first base. They kind of had some memes about that. Where he like,
did he miss him?
He went to go throw the helmet to the pitcher's mound.
I thought he actually hit him with
it. It went like straight right. Now Bryce did kind of land one.
When did you get in there? I'm looking for you.
Well, you come. I end up like a baptism. You see my head come up a little bit later. Like,
who's the dude with the pullover comes in and slants?
Oh, Morse, Michael. No, okay, so that's Samardzich's craze. So this is why you got to keep your head on. Samardzich comes in there. He ends Mike Morse's career.
He played college football.
Notre Dame. He was a pitcher.
Yeah, if you go to the Twitter machine and look at it, Mike Morse comes in to break it up from first base. Samardzich coming from the third base dugout. And they end up kind of kissing, like face to face. It ended Mike Morse's career. He never played again.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
You
know, Samardzich played for the Cubs in Daytona forever when I was growing up.
Samardzich had a good year on the mound, didn't he? Didn't he have an all-star level for
he was probably
a minute?
Multi all-star.
That's a terrible throw.
Oh, yeah, he sent it straight right. Like it just slips right out of his hand.
Speaking of video, either of you three catch the clip from the Rays game last night?
Oh, yeah. Heavy set fellow went to get a foul ball. And as he fell down to get the foul ball, he had loose pants on. So let's just say he cracked all of us up.
Full on moon. I mean, when Artemis is done, they're going to go explore this dude. That's how it was.
Were the Rays at home?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he didn't have much competition in the stands for people to look at.
Well, they were playing the Cubs, so maybe they had a good crowd. There's always that. Are we heavy, E?
We got to take a break.
Yeah, we got to take a break. We're always heavy. We got too much content, too many good personalities, too much expertise in here. We'll take a break.
And then there's us.
Yeah, and then there's us. That's what I mean.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
I did not see this one coming.
Radio play-by-play is like stepping in a theater in your mind.
As good as it gets.
1010XL, Jacksonville's home for play-by-play.
Top salespeople don't rely on talent. They follow a system. At Sandler Sales Jacksonville Boot Camp, you'll learn how to control conversations, handle objections, and close with confidence. Matt Rocco with Sandler Sales here. We can help. There's a 2-day sales boot camp in Jacksonville, May 13th and 14th. We'll show you how to increase performance or that of your team. Call 904-646-1900. That's 904-646-1900 to reserve your seat today.
Some plumbing companies say they're local, right up until you realize their headquarters are in New York City. At Hall & Sons Plumbing, we're actually from here. Born, raised, and fixing leaks right here in Jacksonville. Hall & Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
Get in the paint with Patrick Young as he and Dan and Jeff break down Florida Gators basketball. It's the smartest Gator Insight every Friday morning at 8:30. Tipped off by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and Coen Flowers on 1010XL.
Homeowners, ready to open your home to spring and shut out high energy bills? It's the 1 month only sale with Renewal by Andersen. Right now, buy one, get one 40% off windows and doors. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. But this offer expires April 30th. Renewal by Andersen, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Hey Jacksonville, it's Fred Taylor. If you've been in an auto accident, you need a team who knows how to get you back on your feet and back to your life. At North Florida Medical Center, they don't just treat the injury, they treat the whole person, from physical therapy to pain management. North Florida Medical Center has a team of experts ready to help you heal and recover. I trust the team here at North Florida Medical Center, and you can too. So don't wait. Call North Florida Medical Center and get the care you deserve.
Need or want cash? Beach's Jewelry and Pawn has cash available. Ready to buy guitars, surfboards, jewelry, firearms, tools, and especially gold. They need it all, selling or pawning. Get cash on the spot at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
Looking for an exciting, fun-filled evening the whole group can enjoy? Welcome to indoor football. Welcome to the Jacksonville Sharks. Discover the thrill of the indoor league. Fast-paced, action-packed, and it's family fun. Be there when your Sharks take on the Orlando Pirates. Friday, April 17th at the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. Kickoff, 7 o'clock. Halftime performance by the world-famous Disconnected Canines. Ask about our family 4-packs. 4 tickets and $50 in food vouchers, all for only $100. There's no better value. Get your tickets now at jacksharks.com or call 904-621-0700. It's Country Night presented by Roland Reese Plumbing. Dust off your boots, throw on your camo, get ready for a night full of football fun and great music. Join us on the field after the game for our free autograph session, sponsored by Flight Adventure Park. Tickets start at $15. Call 904-621-0700. That's 621-0700. Sharks football, where memories are made.
Go Sharks!
Fins up.
Hey, beat the spring cleaner rush and call Zero Res. Step into a fresher, cleaner home this spring with Zero Res. You might think because you mop off and your floors are clean, but actually they're collecting dirt that is not obvious to the eye. After a while, the hardwood, the tile, the LVP starts to look dull, and this is where Zero Res steps in. This month, get 20% off all hardwood floor cleaning. Get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $135. What do? Hick? You call Zero Res at 287-5727. 287-5727. Go online at zeroresjacksonville.com. Make sure you ask for the 1010XL special. Zero Res, you spell it forwards or backwards. Zero Res. It's the right way to clean.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Solair going after Lopez. They square up, and Solair and Lopez are throwing haymakers. They're going after each other. Solair is finally tackled from behind as the Angels and Braves are all out onto the field.
I'm watching more. I was watching the fight in the break. Mm-hmm. And so it would be harder for him to break his hand. He did hit him ball first, so that was a good move by Lopez. He had that ball in his right hand and he hit him with
Still
the ball.
had the glove on, too. He didn't really.
Glove's good for defense. You know, I got to protect. I got to get him out of there.
I don't want to
play. My number 2 starter, and we only got 1.
I don't want to play defense all the time. I like to try to land one of these things.
You know, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. He did. He landed the only punch. Get off my guy.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, he's getting charged by the Raging Bull.
Because I didn't see. I was kind
He
of.
didn't catch a single blow. He didn't even get glanced.
He was going though. He was charging.
Solair was winding up that right a couple times.
I thought he played it well enough without. Again, I mean, there's an argument for just dropping the glove and running as fast as you can, as far away as possible. And no. Where does watching like the majors rank on your sports fandom?
Like that's what I do right now.
Like
I'm watching ball.
Where would because I've said before, like watching like the weekend of the Masters is as entertaining to me as like NFL playoff football or the World Series or
same.
Assuming it's not your team.
Yeah, I got it up there. I probably follow it like a little closer to the Jags, maybe because I know how a little bit. Like I'm still learning my Jags fandom and
all right,
a little bit and following them. But yeah, I end up following baseball like the Mets closely, and then individuals.
No, the Masters, I was saying.
Oh, you're talking about the Masters. I thought you were talking about baseball.
Yeah, you said majors.
Yeah,
majors.
majors.
The majors.
That's where it was. Screw loose. I need more coffee. The majors there.
The majors golf. Like, where would kicking back and watching major championship golf rate for you as a sports fan? Because it's amazing that golf can be so avoidable for most of the year, but 4 or 5 times a year, it really captures all of us.
Yeah, I follow it. I try to follow it. Pretty closely.
Do you enjoy watching, like, Masters as much as you would like a college football Saturday?
Yeah, I would have it
too.
up there. Yes.
What about you, Hick?
Love it.
Yeah,
absolutely love it. I'll be glued to the television. Sundays.
And it'll be even more fun now because you've been there and it's always fun to watch.
Well, as I look at the course from a different vantage point now, and I think back to my experience there and my par at Pink Dogwood, Matty.
Which one's that?
That's number 2, that par 5.
Okay.
That was
right
impressive.
out of the gates.
Right out of the gates. Rolled in a 20-footer.
Did he really?
Yeah.
If he knows the name of the hole, then the answer is he made a par.
Also chipped in on 10 at Amen Corner.
What's the name of that?
I don't know that one.
Oh,
but
that's
Amen Corner.
That's the Hicken hole now.
Yeah, they've sort of renamed it. 12's a son of a gun, though. I'll tell you that, Matty.
Little par 3.
Yeah.
Doesn't look that difficult on TV.
It really, I guess it's so.
The narrowness.
It's a narrowness of the green.
It's very shallow green. Yeah.
When did they move? When you played, was the tee box on 13 right next to it, or did they moved it deep into the woods?
Yeah, it's behind the green. Yeah. What a unique situation in pro golf that is, because no spectators go back there. Like on
can't get there.
11, even 11 green. They're not. They're up on the hill, but that's not right up on the green.
Yeah,
right. They're over there behind the
12,
tee more.
13. Yeah, it's. You'll see guys hole out shots on 12 and get no reaction at all because nobody can see the ball go in the hole, depending on the pin location.
We had talked about this earlier. I don't know if you saw it, but it's amazing to me. I love the timelessness of sport. That's what I love about baseball. Same dimensions when you look at the old video and you see people in coats and ties sweating their butts off at baseball games of the 1920s, and the Masters has some of that, and they had this picture of 12 from the 50s and 12 today, and it's unbelievable what they've done. It's still the same hole.
Yeah.
But it looked like a Muni.
Yes.
I mean, it's just.
Do you ever see pictures of TPC here in town when they first started?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Buddy,
it's like shocking.
It's shocking.
Hicken was here before me, but my first year covering the players was 1991, and a big storyline, should they move the tournament? The greens had burnt out the year before. It wasn't near what it is now. I mean,
it's a wide open Masters this year.
Yeah. Do you have
open.
We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We're going to talk more about that. We're going to get into the majors, and I will mean baseball this time. I came high. I buzzed the tower on Murphy. That's kind of unfair.
I won't charge them out.
All right. Good, because I'd run. I would employ my strategy. Do you have one Masters moment that sticks out more than others? A shot or a hole or a score, or just you missed 2 cuts and
No, my first tee shot there was I was super nervous, and I remember just pumping it down the middle, and then I looked over and I saw my mom, and she was crying, and I was like, dang it, Mom, come on. Yeah. I need to be here today.
Yeah. Let's take a quick time out. You're listening to The Drill on 1010XL.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Why doesn't the hero reveal himself and tell us all your real name?
My name is 1010XL.
You do have a name.
My name is 1010XL.
Hi, I'm Amber Frangie. By now, you've heard the story. How I heard about how much weight some of my dad's friends at the radio station lost with Awaken 180, so I wanted to try it myself. Well, the truth is, it's really incredible. I just met with my Awaken 180 coach, and I've now lost more than 150 pounds. That is a real number, not an exaggeration. Some of you may think, wow, if she lost that much, how much had she gained? Well, that's a story for another day. But what I can tell you is Awaken 180 has changed my life, and maybe saved my life. I thought I might have been at a point of no return, but with Awaken 180, you never are. There's no medications, no fad diets, just a coach you meet with weekly who you can trust, a meal plan that makes sense, and that you'll enjoy. It's honestly a miracle. If you want to lose weight, even if you have a lot of weight to lose like me, Awaken 180 truly is the way to go. If that's where you are, try Awaken 180 today.
I'm Frank Frangie, but take it from my kid. If you want to lose weight the right way, call 1-844-346-1800 or visit awaken180weightloss.com.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
He's our big hitter.
I'm Jaguars Today's middle linebacker, Tom McManus.
He tackles Jags talk from a middle linebacker's point of view. Fridays on 1010XL. Protected by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Tired of changing out bad sod year after year? Get it done right with Roundtree Sod. Big or small, they have it, and always supplied farm fresh. For a lush, legendary green lawn, call 7414-SOD for a free estimate. 7414-SOD.
My Gate Rewards members, this deal is just for you. Right now, grab any two 12-ounce Red Bulls and get 2 of your favorite roller grill items for just $1. When you need a boost, Gates got you. See store for details.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Today's restaurant of the day is Flame Broiler, the Rice Bowl King. It's White Meat Wednesday, so get the Flame Broiler for $2 off a white regular meat chicken bowl or plate. Available in-store only today at any of the 5 Flame Broiler locations.
Hey, gang, you might be aware credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payment, so they're getting nowhere. But here's what many homeowners don't realize. That use the equity in your home. You can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash, and with Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan, you can pay off your credit cards, your existing HELOC, your car loans, get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved, saved over $1,500 a month. And here's the best part with Loan Pronto. You can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long, drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com, see how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto. 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. That's 904-999-1508 or loanpronto.com.
Veterans have given everything in service of our country. I'm Chris Campione, and if you've been injured in an accident through no fault of your own or dealing with the consequences of having your VA benefits denied, you deserve someone who will fight hard for you. At Campione Law, we're proud to stand up for those who have served and protect the rights that you've earned. You don't pay anything unless we win your case. Learn more at CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville, and St. Augustine.
Count on Campione Law.
Got a dent or a scratch that needs fixing? San Jose Collision in Mandarin offers expert auto body repair and works with all insurance. Family owned and locally trusted. San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Baker Glass. Florida center Micah Henlogden is hitting the transfer portal as he awaits an NCAA waiver for one more year after missing much of last season with an injury. Sporting Jacks women's soccer is playoff bound thanks to Fort Lauderdale's win over DC Power. The Jacks locked up a top 4 spot in its first Super League season. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 8:56 and it's 63 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the 9 o'clock nasty is next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time.
Oh, Mr. Nasty time.
The nasty time.
Hump day, hump day, hump day. Thank God it's
I think we're good.
middle of the weekend. Now it's down to Friday. Hump day, hump day, hump day. Get out of your slump day. Hip, hip, hip,
Hip, hip, hip, hip, hip, hip.
hooray. Hump day, hump day, hump day. Thank God it's not Monday.
Welcome back to the show. Oh, we got an all-star cast in here. We're talking Masters and Hardball with Daniel Murphy and Matt Every. And
Daniel, how's your
life
golf
couldn't
game
be
these
any
days?
better.
It's okay. I got out yesterday and touched it a little bit, or 2 days ago.
Yeah,
And it was,
at the reinvigorated and redesigned home course of yours.
the home course, Glen Kernan. And, had a good. Yeah, I swung it well. I mean, I had a blast.
Have you two played together yet?
No, I don't. We haven't gotten out yet. No, I have a bag, Maddie. If I told you this, I purchased one of your golf bags from what is it? What's the dinosaur
Rick's Golf.
There it is.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Forgive me. Sorry, Rick's Golf. Yeah, so I was in there when
I purchased one of your rookie cards.
Well, there we go.
Did you? Back and forth.
I bet I spent more on your bag than you did on my rookie card.
You got ripped off.
Do you have do you have a favorite golfer, Maddie, or once you're kind of in the sea of the sauce?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Who is your favorite golfer?
I would say Siwoo Kim is my favorite golfer,
Okay.
and then a close second is Jordan Spieth for me.
For real?
I love watching him.
It's the first I've heard of this.
Really?
Through all of the conversations that we've had about golf.
Why do you love watching him?
He's entertaining.
Yeah.
You know exactly where he stands.
Okay.
He has that kid in him. Like, I will always think Jordan Spieth's 20 years old. No matter. He could have be driving around a minivan with 4 kids. It just gives off that vibe to me.
Have you
and
played
I
with
appreciate
both
that.
those guys?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You
plenty.
played with them,
Plenty.
and is that part of how you decide who your favorite golfer is? How those rounds go, or it's outside of that? Are you looking strictly from a fan perspective, like we would?
No, I mean, obviously, if those guys both sucked as humans, I would not like them as my favorite golfer.
But Siwoo Kim it's as much as personality as this golf game, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Isn't that why he's your favorite, though?
Yeah, part of it.
Yeah.
Do you
He's
think
also a good
Jordan
golfer.
Spieth will win another major?
If he does, it's coming here. I don't know, man. It's tough to win now.
What has happened to him that is it just life? Or is it,
life. I mean, life. It's not the same, scar tissue, children.
I don't
there's
feel
so
like
many things that go into it.
I don't feel like that happens in baseball, Murph.
What's that?
Life.
Huh?
Yeah.
Right.
It does.
I don't know, man. I just like when you play at an all-star level, and I mean all-star level, you might have a bad year, but you get it back. Golfers can just totally, like Jordan Spieth was headed towards becoming one of the greats.
Like Hunter Mahan, remember him?
Yes.
Second he had a kid, and his game changed.
So maybe more you're thinking like Jordan in his prime, kind of not.
Well, he wasn't in
continuing
his prime either. I mean, this.
Well,
right?
was he?
Well,
I mean,
maybe
he might have been.
Maybe he was.
14 and 15, a guy didn't miss a putt inside of 20 feet. Like, that's just hard to. Is that sustainable?
Okay. Yeah,
Is it?
That makes sense.
I mean,
I think Major League Baseball has more stories of a guy hits a wall and then he never comes back than we give credit for. And there are also golfers that go away and they do cycle back through.
Yeah.
The difference is
Jordan Spieth is one major away from being the 7th golfer in history to be own the Grand
career
Slam.
Grand Slam.
Career Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Well, and to your point, one thing that does make it different is, Spieth came along on the heels of Tiger and was doing Tiger-like things at really young age. I mean, in other guys.
But you're right about one thing. He is one of the memory-wise. He made he'd make the clutch long, 35-foot
scramble.
And you just don't do that.
Yeah.
Once you don't do that anymore, then
we had the year he won the Masters. They had a match play. They still have that. Well, they don't anymore. But remember the match play tournament they'd have? Yeah. So I draw him in the first round. It was in San Francisco, Harding Park.
Okay.
Wednesday night. It's Wednesday. We're playing at 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock East Coast. I know. And we're the only thing on TV that week. This is a big deal for me. All right.
Okay.
So
and he's hot right now.
Yes, very hot. So am I though. I'm playing
now,
the best golf of my life.
Is this the match play where it's like back then it was just a bracket, you lost and you were done?
This is
you're in the
first
pod.
year they went
to the
pod round robin.
Okay. All right.
So
but first out of the gate, you got Spieth.
Yeah.
Harding Park has had a major, right?
They've had President's Cups and stuff like that. So I birdied the first 2 holes, 2 up through 2.
Nice.
Life's good. Give a couple back, but I'm playing solid golf. Next thing I know, I'm shaking his hand on 16 and saying, "Good, nice match." But listen, he one-putted 13 holes in a row against me, and they were not tap-ins.
Yeah,
they were
right.
all
Match play that just
they
gets
were all
you.
like 10 feet, and
you gotta miss
we're
one
good
here or
enough
there.
friends to where at the time I was,
dude,
the fourth. Yes, the fourth one in a row. I looked at it. I said, "Stop it! Stop doing this."
Yeah, and you're right. It doesn't look the 45 footers. You just roll your eyes. It's when it's not easy. Like 8 to 12 foot putt you want to make. That's like a 50% make.
8 feet is the 50%
That's
mark on the
50%.
tour.
Think about that before you beat yourself up when you miss your 9-footer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That PGA pros on average only make half of them.
Yeah.
So if you're mad and you're playing match play, it's not that it has to be some 30-foot breaker. This guy's going to make every single 8-footer.
And to get back on Spieth real quick, maybe the general public, when they think of him, they think, oh, he's got a great short game. But Jordan's actually a really good driver of the golf ball. I wouldn't even say he's sneaky long. Like, the guy lives in the center of the face. I think if he can win another major, it's here.
Okay.
He needs one. I believe it's the U.S.
Here,
Open.
you mean Augusta?
He needs
I think he's won the U.S. Open. Didn't he win
What do you
that
mean
at
here?
Chambers?
He needs the PGA.
Yeah.
Here, Augusta, yes.
Okay,
I think that's his best chance to win another major.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And maybe on a week like this where it's firm, fast, guys are going to miss green. This is not going to be a bombers fest this week. It's going to be so hard there and firm that you're going to miss greens no matter what. So you're going to have to lean on your short game. So the guys that can kind of bully their way around there when it's soft, that might not be the case this year.
I think what concerns me about Spieth is, and it's a long track record of this, and every golfer of every level can feel this. You just feel it. It's the inconsistency.
He's only missed one cut this year.
But he can go out and he'll shoot. He can't play 4 rounds of good enough golf to win golf tournaments. And forever he did, or at least he hasn't.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys like that.
Whether it's one round or whether everything is just a little too average, you can make 100 cuts. If you go 70, 70, 71, 70, whoopee.
I could see a middle pack long shot though this year, really giving this thing I really think it's wide open.
Let's get into some of those analytics.
His last best appearance in a major, 2023 Masters T4. Since then, this is in the PGA US and Open.
Yeah.
T29 cut, T23 cut, T43, T41, T25. T14 cut, T23, T40. That's what he's done in the majors. As opposed to 2014 and 15, T2, 1, 1, T4, second, T second. That's what he did. In 15, he went first, tie for fourth, and second in the majors. Ooh, man.
I don't know what that light.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, keep it rolling, baby.
Do you have that, Liam Coen? Let's what a difference a year makes from the quarterback coach relationship, the confidence in the quarterback that was not there, quite frankly, at portions of the early season. Coen was on Sirius Radio, and I think he hit on some stuff that we can expound on, but he was asked about the relationship, the future, the emergence, and the cohesion between he and Trevor Lawrence.
Going into the process, from watching tape, I was like, all right, this dude is tough. I do think he's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, he takes shots, gets up, doesn't say a word, has played hurt, has missed time. Then, and look, 4 new systems, multiple different head coach situations, OCs, whatever it is. Go throughout the season. And you find out, he doesn't miss a single practice, doesn't miss a single throw in practice. Right. Played the whole season. Obviously, MVP finalist, comeback player of the year finalist. Did some great things. There's so much room to continue to improve. Yeah. And I think that's what we're excited about attacking. But when you start with A, humility, and B, toughness, mentally and physically, I think you can do a lot with a quarterback. And we spent a lot of time in San Francisco at the Super Bowl together and going through, that week. And I got to see a different side of him, hang out with him in a different lens. Yeah. And I think I'm really excited about working with Trevor again this year.
Good. Certainly, there's this, last year there was a bit of an unknown. You feel like what was in his head, but he didn't say. I knew it was tough, but I wasn't sure how good he was. He didn't say that part. But when he said, "I come in here, go back to last year," I knew he was tough, and it feels like you could say, but I didn't know he was going to be good enough per se. And it feels like at least that step was certainly accomplished this season.
We're there now.
It feels like it.
Yeah.
You played with Liam.
I did.
Yeah.
Impressive.
How was that?
He's an athlete.
Yeah. What kind of stick was he?
He's a nice stick. I mean, if I got one and he got one, I was probably 5 or 10 ahead of him.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
We played with his buddy, the offensive Zach Robinson.
Oh,
He used to be the quarterback for Oklahoma State back in the
He was
day.
a former Falcons OC, I think.
Yeah, now the OC for the Bucks. Just got the job, I think. But both of those guys were nice players. We got our guy, dude. He is.
You liked him. You were impressed with him.
Oh my God, I'm freaking
competitive and
I like
big fan. Big fan.
All right.
We're sorted.
He's in a good spot, man.
Oh, great spot.
He's in a good spot. So he should have it's all right there for him. But he has an offensive mind too. I mean, he's and probably playing quarterback and being around it his whole life. His pops. I remember when we talked to his dad and and I said, "You ever get mad at your son for?" Oh, hell yeah, I do. So it was good stuff. So yeah, I think the Jags are set up nicely here going forward. It'll be fun to watch the next few years.
9 o'clock nasty. We're just glazing right over this.
It is 9:07. We are in the 9 o'clock hour.
What do you want to talk about? The verbal and
I called
DR?
it. I did it. It was great. I was able to tell the story. I thought it was excellent. I was able to tell the story in the 6 o'clock hour. I'm just probably loaded with backseatigans. I did it with under the context of Shrek and Fiona. So one was Shrek, one was Fiona. We talked about renting a castle that was away from your own kingdom and being betrothed to others.
I can't believe I missed this.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I got to admit, it was pretty terrific. It really was. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's never.
I love the deniability.
Yeah, the lies are like as offensive as the. I mean, what are you going to say? What are you going to do?
Just playing in my face with those responses.
Diggs is rubbing off on him up there.
Yeah. Yeah, so head coach Mike Vrabel and NFL reporter Diana Rossini's caught on camera canoodling at some adults-only resort that goes for about $2,400 a night, dancing together on a rooftop that is only accessible from the private condo underneath, lounging in the hot tub. Just so happened to coordinate because Vrabel had a scouting appearance at Arizona State. I mean, the dude's got 2 days to kill. Got to do something.
Yeah.
What did dialed 1-800-EASY? There it was.
Oh boy.
He's not discreet at all, huh? Come on. Let's go. First time.
It's terrible.
Exactly.
How
do you not know you're having your photo taken?
I don't know. It was from a long way away. Somebody obviously saw it and said, I'm going to go get in a spot that I can take these clandestine, quote-unquote, photos. But I love the fact they say, no, they're just there with the friends. They're not showing all the people in the picture. Yeah, here's the deal. The four of us are hanging out. Hey, you guys want to hang out a little bit after the show? Let's drive an hour and a half away to an adults-only resort. We'll have a few beers. I mean, come on, man. What are you selling me, dude?
Well, as long as we're going down that road, I think we need to touch on the other relationship that's gone a little astray after getting a cap in his ass.
Offset.
Yes. And
Offset owe a lot of people money.
They say
Offset's not a good dude, man.
Offset don't pay off his debt.
Oh, you got to pay your debts. I mean, when you walk around with
stacks.
What do you call it? Stacks, racks.
Yeah.
And you make a $5,000 bet and you don't pay the $5,000. That's not cool, man.
Now below 5,000, 8,000, 10,000.
Yeah.
Now below the waist, is that not attempted murder? If it's below the waist,
I think if you shoot someone, no matter where you shoot them,
I think that was the issue. You know what I'm saying? It was the palm
who shot
down.
him again? Lil who?
It was
Lil
affiliate.
Lil TJ.
It wasn't Lil TJ, but it was his homies.
It was an affiliate of Lil TJ.
You got to have a posse.
Lil TJ ain't gonna do it.
Take the heat for you. Ask Chris Carter.
Also,
you got some boys.
Also, a bad look for Offset sitting in the wheelchair yesterday, ripping the dart.
Wow, that wasn't a dart.
Well,
okay. That wasn't a dart.
It's a left-handed
medicinal. That was medicinal. He's got a card.
He needed the medicinal.
Yeah, medicinal. He's got a card, Hick. You're not allowed to say anything about that. Have a little compassion. He just got shot.
And then our guy TJ went live last night.
Little TJ?
Little TJ started talking a little bit.
I'm not sure if you're Little TJ, you should. I mean, I'm sure Little TJ's attorney might advise against that. Yeah. He's kind of thinking it's your cap and his.
This was over 10 grand debt.
10 grand.
Yeah.
Offset's got 10 grand.
Hey man,
he got 10 grand in his duffel bag.
Then why don't you pay these things, E?
He don't want to.
Man, okay, well then why do people keep either betting and or loaning money to Offset?
They knew.
It's not going to end well when you don't pay off your debts.
Bryant, he was Des Bryant. I'm like all types of. I'm like,
here's another thing too. I mean, you're not like you don't owe and like to the stablest group of people. Yeah, it's one thing if you owe, right?
Miss a couple mortgage payments to the bank is different.
Hey, he wears more than 10 grand easy.
Easy drip, yeah. The drip easily weighs more than 10.
I might just go rip one of those off his neck.
At what point, though, honestly,
I'm out of here.
In the thought process, older than the age of 3 or 4, when you can literally start to think a little bit. At what point do you pull a gun out in a casino and shoot a dude and have any question on how this is going to end?
Right, that's different.
What are you doing,
in
bro?
Broad daylight.
You may as well just tell them, just call 911 on yourself. I'm ready to go to jail. Come on down and get me.
It's pretty much what happened.
In a casino, right? Was it actually like on the casino? Right outside of it?
Yeah.
Did we ever, is it the South Florida one or the Tampa one?
No, it's South Florida.
Yeah.
Dear Drill, my name is TJ. I have a friend who owes me 10 large. He won't pay me. What do I do?
What should I do?
Blow the waist.
Blow the waist.
Blow the waist. So is this at the Hard Rock down there?
Hard Rock.
Yeah. I mean, they were fighting.
Been there.
They were fighting outside.
Oh yeah. The squads. Like, hey man, you go.
Who is Offset's ex? Is it
Cardi?
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Would you ask them the question that you've asked a couple of people? You asked Stuart, you asked us, and you can ask each of these two. If for Augusta this week, would you take Rory, Rahm, DeChambeau, and who was the fourth? Scotty, or the field?
You get those 4
You get those 4 or the field.
I'll take those 4.
You take one of those 4. What about you, Matt?
I told Dan this already. I would take the field.
You would take the field.
Yeah.
You were telling me that you also think that it is one of those events where the guy could come from a little bit deeper.
Yeah, I do. We already talked about it. I just think the way it's set up this week, they're not going to get any rain. It's firm and fast. It's going to be a little chilly. It's going to be so firm that even the quality ball strikers are going to be missing greens. And look at a guy like Jacob. How about this
Bridgman?
For a stat? Yes. The last 4 FedEx Cup leaders going into the Masters have won the Masters. That's Jacob Bridgman right now. Jacob Bridgman is a world class.
Shazam. The last 4
FedEx Cup
at the time, which is interesting because sometimes I guess not.
It tells you form matters.
That are playing good.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that.
And Bridgman, he's got no experience. He's not played there before, but
okay, but
tell me the names of the last 4.
Of course, Rory, Scotty.
Well, here are the champions: the McIlroy, Scheffler, Rahm, Scheffler, Matsuyama, DJ. 2020 is kind of a different. Tiger, Patrick Reed. Ain't no Bridgman there yet. Now he may get there, but
I think Scotty's vulnerable right now. Rory, you never know what you're going to get.
Right.
I kind of feel the same with the Sunday last year with Bryson was so eye-opening to me. I don't know. I think he'd have to run away with it to win this thing. Rahm, I don't know. I don't see it. Maybe I could have an egg on my face.
He doesn't have a good track record there.
Yeah,
he won it one year.
But it's okay. It's more just the way he's wired. I almost feel like he might try too hard there.
Mm-hmm.
He only gets 4 chances a year to compete now.
You think he misses the competition more than any of the other live guys?
Oh my God, I think that guy's living in as good as his life is with all the money and he's got a beautiful family. I think he's miserable.
Then why not come back and compete on the tour?
Because he could come right back.
I think he has to give back too much. His deal was done
too
later
new
than those guys.
Well, he thought he jumped it. He thought that they were about to.
He was going to be the last straw.
That's right.
The last guy to get a deal before the merger,
get both, and it didn't happen.
And he was wrong.
CBS Sports ranked the 91 golfers from 1 to 91, and look, you can quibble about stuff, but I don't know how there's a world with the field that is there and the form of certain players that they could land on what they say is the number 1 golfer.
Who is it?
Sanders Schauffele?
Well, he doesn't win.
Yeah.
I had him the year he went in the water on 16 on Sunday. I was still
he's top 10 5 of the last 7 years, 3 in a row. He'll make it 6 this year and go for the career Grand Slam at Shinnecock.
Let me give you a couple flyers here.
Okay.
Akshay Bhatia.
Yeah, I like that
lefty, one. Nice numbers on him, right? He's above 50 to 1 to win this thing.
Okay.
And then a guy that I think is getting slept on big time here, especially that it's firm and fast, is Cam Smith. And he's 150 to 1 right now.
Is he playing at all?
Yes, he's playing okay on the live. He hasn't won, but he's playing okay. And his track record around here is really good.
Yeah, for sure. He had a battle with Scotty one year.
Well, the more this thing turns into a short game contests, the more
I feel like
plays
the dude
into it.
doesn't play or practice, man.
Oh, he may.
I don't know. You
We'll
would know
see.
better than me. That's what would scare me about trusting him for the 4 days to win. All right. So now we're back on schedule. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll trend or drill or bag or something next.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Start your engine.
When it's time for the ride home, Frank Frangie and Hayes Carline will keep your engine purring.
Your new BMW 750.
Afternoons on 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, you want to know one big reason why I survived 40 years on local TV? It ain't my good looks, but it's my good-looking suits, shirts, ties. That's Oceanside Cleaners. They do it all. They're the best. The major leagues, the creme de la creme. They dominate the industry. How about free pickup and delivery? It's so easy, man. They send you text reminders. They got 24/7 kiosks at their locations on Southside and Ponte Vedra, St. Augustine. Michael P. Harris and his family been doing this for 35 years. It's a labor of love. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it, and they mean it, right? They did my outdoor cushions, made them look brand new. I thought I was going to have to get new cushions. Nope. Look brand new thanks to Oceanside Cleaners. 3 locations to serve you. Jacksonville off Southside, Ponte Vedra, and the new one in St. Augustine between Marsh Creek and Sea Colony in the same strip as Winn-Dixie. They're Oceanside Cleaners. We just don't clean. We care.
Get a healthy start in 2026. The Florida Department of Health in Duval County is here to help you get healthy and stay healthy all year long. Our dedicated team is committed to providing high-quality care and trusted public health services for our community. Our mission is simple: to protect, promote, and improve the health of you and your family. Learn more about our programs and services by visiting duval.floridahealth.gov.
We got a great show for you today.
Denny Thompson stars as the quarterback whisperer.
A big show.
He shares his insights Friday mornings on The Drill.
A king-size show.
Revved up by George Moore Chevrolet on 1010XL.
Time to level up your golf game with Back 9 off US 1 in Nocatee. This simulated golf is not your average simulated golf. It's the same technology they use in TGL. It's terrific. So whether you want to play the best golf courses the world has to offer just down the street, you can. Over 100 of the world's most iconic courses on this incredible technology. But you can also work on your game. It's open 24 hours, and you can get membership. You can get single-day play. But you need to check them out. It's Back 9 Golf, Ponte Vedra, off US 1 in Nocatee. Look for them right next to Nice High School.
Frank Frangie here for Coil Fencing. Since 1927, Jacksonville has trusted Coil Fencing to protect what matters. And I trust them too. From tough chain link to your commercial project to sleek aluminum fencing your HOA will love, Coil does it all. Did you know that Coil can also install, service, and maintain those automatic gates that help protect your neighborhood or business? To schedule a complimentary consultation, visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com. Coil Fencing, A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
What's happening, folks? It's your main man, E.T. here. Let me tell you a little something that's happening on my side of town in Fleming Island. Encore Research Group is advancing the future of medicine through clinical research studies focused on weight loss, diabetes, hypertension, and some. Their team of multi-specialty doctors proudly serve folks in Fleming Island, Green Cove Springs, and Middleburg. If you've ever wondered whether a research study might be right for you, find out at EncoreDocs.com to see if you qualify. Encore Research Group. The future of medicine starts here.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Bueller,
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal, what's bothering you?
I've been struggling with a bit of procrastination, Jason.
You? Procrastinate?
I meant to tell you before, but I guess I, kind of put it off.
I get that.
But then you said spring is the best time to get my air conditioner checked before the summer heat hits, and I thought, what if I put that off too?
Uh-oh.
I mean, what if I wait too long to call for my spring service, and you guys get too busy with emergency repairs and new installations, and you can't spare a service tech to come do my tune-up?
Dude, put on your Bueller shades.
Whoa.
Just join the Bueller Air and Plumbing Maintenance Program. We'll call you twice a year, in the spring and the fall, to schedule your free AC tune-up. Procrastination defeated.
Hey, that's great. I really should sign up one of these days.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Hello, I'm Ed Jackson, president of Ned Jackson Income Tax. Ned Jackson Income Tax has been preparing tax returns in Jacksonville for over 80 years. Our tax preparers at Ned Jackson Income Tax have years of knowledge and experience to help you get your highest possible tax refund and are fully trained on all IRS updates, including the One Big Beautiful Bill. Visit one of Ned Jackson's 4 locations, including our downtown office at 255 North Liberty Street. That's Ned Jackson Income Tax, 356-0349.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back. It's the drill. I wanted to ask Murph. I saw Connor Griffin, and I think it's a great move by the Pirates. Well, it's we'll see. But most of those tend to work out from what I've seen.
Yeah, so these young, the deals that are getting signed by these players that just get to the big leagues or in the minor leagues still, what they're really doing, so the 9-year deal for Connor Griffin is really adding on 3 years to the control that the Pirates already have.
Yes.
When you get to the big leagues, the club has your team control for 6 years, authority over you. So I haven't seen the deal yet, other than it's 9 at 140.
9 at 140 is all I saw.
There's got to be an option on it, is my guess, because that's the cost of me giving you this much money now is I want your free agent years, so he gets 3 of them. The Pirates do. That's years 7, 8, and 9, and then an option year most likely. I would guess. And so that's where the club, if you play well, the club will activate the option. If not, they'll just kind of let you walk.
As a 19-year-old, then I'm 28 when it's over, and I break the bank when I'm 28.
That is
if I'm a star.
That's unique, I think, too. Is the game now is that since they're getting there so much younger, that him and then the other one in Seattle that signed the deal, like they'll be free agents again if they with the options at 28, 29 years old.
So I've always thought it's a little bit unfair the way the setup is now, is especially for pitchers, because if there's a guy like. When did you make your big league? When did you start getting credit for service? 23?
I was 23.
23. And they have you for 6
years.
So now you're 29.
Yeah.
If you're a pitcher, you're going to break at some point in that 6 years. And so, I don't know. I think in my 20s, I want to make the money as a pitcher.
Yeah.
As opposed to my 30s. Like I saw, I texted you last night, DeGrom, bulky knee and had to get an MRI. Hopefully he's okay. I don't think it's real serious, but again, he made it through a season last year, which was huge. It's so hard when you're 34, 35.
Just saw Cade Horton, the one from Chicago Cubs. He's rookie of the year, runner-up last year maybe. And I mean, he's a young man.
Yeah.
And this, I think, is the second time he's gone down. Yeah. It's looking like he did in college as well.
Daniel, when you hit that, nadir of the postseason home run streak and all that it encompassed and the fanfare that it brought, was there carryover to the next year of pressure or expectation or confidence? Or I asked this in the framework of another player, but first that answer from
definitely
you.
Confidence.
There
wasn't as much pressure because I went from New York to DC.
Okay,
and so I kind of new club. And there were plenty of
there was no load from carrying that load that you did.
No, not at all. I mean, I went to a team with Harper and Zimmerman and Worth, and so there are plenty of personalities and great players. I mean, I remember I was batting 5th for that team. Most of the first part of the year.
I guess I'm just curious about Cal Raleigh and what he expended last year to play all those games in the MVP chase and to set the record for rookie for catcher home runs. He had 60 last year, and I know it's a small sample size. but it is 45 at bats. He's hitting 156. He's only got one home run at this stage. So, I don't. You want to chalk it up to, that the load that he carried. And then he did play in the WBC as well. It is a position where if you could, but then I look and, he played 153 games the year before. So it's not like he played 6 more games last year, but he played almost all of them. And we know what an elite defender he is. Is this just untimely coincidence?
Yeah,
up to the start.
It's when you start slow. Then when you look at the scoreboard, it looks like terrible.
Yeah, right.
Should you have?
You're at the bat.
Yeah, should you have your heater? You know what I mean? And you start the first 3 or 4 weeks on a heater, and then you have this stretch in July. It doesn't look quite as bad. I remember one year we were maybe a week or 2 into May, and I was still on the highway. I'm hitting like 170, and I'm like, I'm a free agent. This is 15. This is 2000. This is 2015. I'm like, this is no good. You know what I mean?
And he brings up a good point, and we don't think anything of it.
Oh, they walk up to the plate.
As you walk up, it's bigger than life. Telling the whole stadium, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
Or whatever, or whatever it is.
I couldn't think of a worse sport to get off to a bad start in, honestly, than baseball.
It just because you look
that
up there
number
and you
is
see
just, how does it keep you know, like O'Neal Cruz last year, my guy got off to at the plate a terrible start. He was high 100s, low 200s. And just throughout the year, it takes forever for that number to just tick up a little bit.
There's no other sport either where they do that to you or for you if you're hot. There's no other sport where it's a quiet, let's all reflect on what this
Who's
guy,
this
what
guy?
are the numbers. You don't have it in basketball or football. The closest thing in basketball is a guy goes to the free throw line. He's 86% this year. It's the closest thing you
It's
get.
funny because yesterday during the Mets broadcast, Keith was talking about it with Benj, the rookie Met outfielder. He's hitting 100.
Yeah.
And he was talking about, if you're a veteran, it's one thing. You walk up there, it's no big deal. You know you're going to hit. He goes, this kid, it starts to play in your head because he hit a couple balls hard yesterday.
I heard he had a game, might have been a double in the 10th inning or ninth inning that it got taken from him. And like that.
And he hit one solid, ripped one up to short, but the shortstop was right there, positioned
too
well.
low. You don't get any credit for that when it's on the ground. The double that the right fielder catch, that will pay out eventually. But it takes some experience to trust that. So Keith can say it because he's seen himself come out of it. Right now, Carson Benj is a rookie. You almost know, I think he's going to be a productive major league player in some capacity. He's definitely going to be better than this. But he hasn't done it yet. And so there's still that doubt. And then the league can feel it. I mean, I'm sure you've chased somebody in a golf tournament before where you can feel them on the back foot and then you get on the front foot. And it's the same thing in baseball. Like when the pitchers and the other team feel like they've pushed you back a little bit, they won't let you breathe.
Were you a scoreboard watcher when you played? If you were in contention, were you keeping up with everyone?
It's almost impossible not
to in today's day and age.
It's in your face everywhere you turn.
How much would it influence your decision making?
A little bit.
I feel like
it's not just winning tournaments. It's like making a cut and watching the scoreboard. It's the same thing. And certain guys are wired, different ways. Some guys, no matter their talent level, they would always gravitate towards whatever threshold they were thinking about. And
that's fair.
I don't think that's a great thing sometimes.
Yeah, but some people do that. It's like some people, if I don't win, second place sucks kind of mentality, and others is trying to make a living, make 20 out of 25 cuts. I'll be playing again next year.
To your point, though, I think everyone knows when they're struggling. Everyone.
Yeah, you can't hide it on the golf course either. That's another one, man. They go.
Oh, well, those balls too, golf ball, and I'm sure the baseball. They know when you're scared.
Yeah, you can feel it.
They know.
Well, I'll say this last thing about like starting slow a little bit and looking at the scoreboard is that
Cal Raleigh,
in Cal, what it can do, and he'll be fine because he's a veteran player, but what it will do is it takes you away from just committing to that pitch individually and then the next pitch. So now you think, I got to go 15 for 7 to get where I want. That's unreasonable. You're not going to get 8 hits in one day. It's really the only way you're going to get where you want is like, I got to win this pitch and then this pitch. And there's no, I wouldn't say no glory in that, but like that takes a real choice to like, especially when you're not going good.
Cal Raleigh will remind you played at FSU. We talked about that a lot last year when he went on that incredible
How did
run.
they do last night?
They lost to Florida again, third straight time this year that they've done that.
Florida beats them almost all the time.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, just don't bring high points to town.
My older son said, it's really getting infuriating.
Yeah, I could get that. Especially when you're the number 5 in the country, the other team's unranked, and now they're 3-0 against you.
Does Brooksy and your oldest now?
They go at it, and then Drew threatens him, and it shuts down pretty quick.
Drew needs to enjoy that for the final. At some point,
I don't know,
the other one's so big, but
I don't think so.
The personalities are so different. You're right. All right, this is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Wherever you go, there we are.
I know. I checked online.
1010XL is on your smartphone and tablet. Download our free app for all devices and take us with you around Duval and around the world.
What if the next roof you put on your home was the last one? Not another replacement in 15 or 20 years, the last roof. Metlock Roofing is Florida's only manufacturer and installer of this exclusive roofing system. Engineered for strength, built for Florida weather, backed by a lifetime warranty. Imagine never needing another roof. Call 938-9933 or visit metlokroofing.com. Get your last roof today with Metlock. License number CCC 1335581.
Baloo here for Smunez Vision. Why Smunez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smunez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smunez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smunez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmunezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Investment in landscape always changing. New rules, new regulations, new opportunities. But at ITP Partners, one thing remains constant. That's our commitment to your financial future. Consolidate your accounts, roll over that 401k, maximize your pension programs. We're going to make your financial journey simple and smart. Those ITP Partners, man. Trust, transparency, and experience. Thank you, Janice Cobb, Dan Abel, Reagan Wright, Reed Wingate, Jeff Hartman, and Chris Bryan. Get that money in motion, gang. What are you doing? Don't let it sit around. ITP Partners, stable, strategic, secure, easy to get a hold of. Chris at itppartners.com. Just drop them a line. They'll be glad to talk to you. Give them a call, 312-9751, 312-9751. They're ITP Partners, my financial partners for life.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. Clayton, I know you're the head diamond buyer at Underwoods, and you travel to the markets to buy diamonds. Why don't you just look at an emailed list and have them send you the diamond?
Frank, there are a couple of reasons we go straight to the source when we're selecting the diamonds we want to put the Underwood name on. First, as an expert diamond buyer, I have to see a diamond before I can really judge its beauty versus the price it's being offered at. Second, when we're at the source, we have huge selections to choose our diamonds from, so we don't have to compromise the Underwood quality standard. The result is we control what goes into our diamond stock instead of allowing a diamond dealer to send us what he wants us to have. The bottom line is we're able to offer our customers carefully selected, beautiful diamonds that we're proud to have carry the Underwood name.
Underwoods, serving excellence since 1928 in San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Parents, now is the time to sign your kids up for the best basketball league in the 904. Tommy Houlihan's Summer Beaches Basketball League. Season starts in June, and games will be played in the St. Paul's Gym. Go to TommyHoulihanBasketball.com for all the info.
All right, gang, Hicken here for my friends at Beaches Dermatology. Nobody but nobody takes better care of your skin care needs, your skin care products, and Beaches Dermatology. And I'm telling you, at some point in time, it's going to warm up again here in the Sunshine State. They just want to remind you, even when you're outside in the cold, if the sun is out, protect that skin. Protect that skin. Protect those ears. Second most common place of skin cancer, I'm told. Be careful. Long sleeve dry fits, sunscreen, floppy hats, whatever it takes. Just be careful out there. That's all that we ask. And if something does show up, then you may have to go see Dr. Boudreaux, Dr. Metz, Dr. Fader with the Mohs surgery. But you know what? Don't worry. They've been taking great care of me for decades. I appreciate them all so very much. Here's what you do. Something shows up, you make an appointment. You go online, beachesdermatology.com Find the location that best serves you. I go to the one off Solano Road. I appreciate all those folks out there. Great people. Recommend them highly. For all your skincare needs, all your skincare products. Beaches Dermatology, beachesdermatology.com.
Firehouse Subs is adding a new heavy hitter to the roster, the Chicken and Cheddar Rancher. Grilled chicken, melted cheddar, crispy bacon stacked high with fresh toppings, and creamy buttermilk ranch. The Chicken and Cheddar Rancher, only at Firehouse Subs.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
I got a little Masters nugget for you.
I love a nugget.
You guys want to just start coming in every day, by the way, and some days Dan and I'll just leave at 9. That's what the audience wants, by the way. That's what they're clamoring for. Yeah, I got a nugget for you. I was talking about CBS Sports has ranked the field at Augusta from 1 to 91, and so we talked about the top, but that's no fun. Who do they have number 91? That's what I wanted to know. So I scrolled all the way down. Kudos to Maddie for at least knowing where the guy came from. Do you know his name?
No.
The mid-amateur champ also gets an invite to the Masters. It might be time to pull that back, by the way. That guy's a guy named Brandon Holtz. Here's what's interesting. Holtz played college basketball at Illinois State before he became a professional golfer, and now he's an amateur because that makes sense.
Wow.
But anyway, number 91.
Him and Gary Woodland.
Who's number 90?
Number 90 is a former Masters champion.
Sandy Lyle.
No, I don't think Sandy plays
Mize.
anymore.
Larry Mize.
Southpaw. He's a southpaw.
It's not
Bubba
Freddie.
Watson.
No.
Try again.
No.
A little older.
Bubba, yeah.
Southpaw? Mike Weir.
North of the border.
Then we have the Latin America Amateur Championship in Peru winner, Mateo Pulsini. He's number 89. Then we got another amateur 88. Then another, by the way, Mike Weir, you should be ahead of the amateurs.
Yeah,
Fred,
I
just
agree
saying.
with that. I don't recognize any
Freddie, number 86.
Oh, they're sleeping on Freddie.
This is the 30-year anniversary of the Norman Foldo.
Is it
with
really?
Faldo?
Faldo?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
06, 16, 26, 96. And the two of them, apparently, what I've come to learn is they don't like each other. Faldo was pretty critical of the Shark when he went to the Live Tour. Most people are. Nobody likes the Shark.
Does anyone like Greg Norman? I mean, I'm asking
No.
seriously. Does
No.
anyone like Greg Norman? Does he have a friend in the world?
He's married. I mean,
Is
somebody
he?
likes
You
him.
sure? I'm not so sure he's married.
He was married to Chrissy for a while.
Yeah,
I don't
Chrissy
think I'm
Everett
married.
liked him for
Yeah,
a while.
Yeah, she liked him.
Again, for a minute.
Yeah, I know. He's tough. That's tough.
I watched him dress down. Poor.
He's not a good human being.
Yeah, I don't
End
like
of story.
I don't like him. Anyway,
the jerk.
do you remember this though? I guess Faldo on 13, painstaking, agonizing 3-minute trying to decide what club to
With
hit
his
and went with
caddy.
a 2-iron finally, and it was the right club, and then went on to win. And Norman obviously had a 6-stroke lead going into Sunday, and totally
It was gone by the back 9.
Yeah, it was gone by the
If
back
he complained about that or the shot of selection, I'd say, yeah, well, what was the shot selection to blow it into the bunker on 18, you choking dog?
So Norman and he were.
Oh no, that was against Jack. that he blew it.
Faldo grabbed him at the end and said, "Don't let the bees get to you," and that's all he said. But then he was critical of Liv, and Norman's like, he could have called me. I have no
Whatever,
respect
Norman.
for him.
No one wants to call you. Yeah, they lost your number.
It's
Norman.
I love
enjoy old age there, Chief. Do another sit up.
I love the history of Augusta. I told Pross this week. You guys will like this. Tiger won his first in 97. Right? And he was, how old was he?
20.
In 98, Jack beat Tiger at the Masters.
Maybe he's 22, actually. He may have been 22.
Not to win the tournament.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he finished
Not to win
higher
the tournament,
than
but Jack had a better score than Tiger.
What year?
In 98.
Yeah.
Next year.
I think Jack finished
How was it
sixth that year.
So you went within the last year to Augusta.
I went in October. yeah.
Okay. Would you play driving down Magnolia Lane?
What did I play?
Yeah, what song?
We didn't. We
No, you
got
just
the camera
didn't-
out.
What are you supposed to play?
Drinking.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole
Good
thing
time.
was.
Will you
is
guys be
just-
pulling for El Pato this weekend?
Yeah.
El Pato is back.
El Pato is back?
Yeah, he said, we're done serving that prison sentence down there in Latin America. So.
El Pato was a
I'm
Hey, El
surprised at that.
Pato likes him some Augusta
El
National.
Pato's won. He won there once and lost a playoff another year.
Yeah.
El Pato's now 56. He started his season on the PGA Tour Champions. He actually returned to Augusta last year after that 6-year absence due to, I don't know,
What
incarceration.
do you think of?
Was it drug? What was it?
I thought it was
tax evasion or something.
a little bit of everything.
Domestic?
Domestic. stinking tax.
Those Latinos run a little hot down there or something. Some of that guy.
What do you think of Justin Rose's opportunity?
Love it.
2 playoff losses. Is that correct?
3. Well, he's had 3 runner-ups there.
Okay.
He's got a win this year.
Yes.
Him
He's
and
47 years old.
Adam Scott too.
That's
another
another
guy. Both of those guys are playing really nice golf for them right now.
And this has been a course where the older guy can the Masters that Hick is referencing that Jack beat Tiger in '98.
58 years old.
I'm pretty sure Jack finished 6th.
I think you're right.
That year.
Yeah.
Like, that's the number that sticks in my head. This man was 58 years old and finished 6th at Augusta.
Yeah.
So if Couples has gone back and played great there too. The point is, if you're healthy in your 40s, it seems to be a course that will accept your good play that week and give you a chance to win versus maybe some others.
Tied 6 with David Toms.
Yeah,
Jack went 73-72, 70-68. Winning score 9 under Mark O'Meara. Freddie Couples, David Duval finished T2, Jim Furyk -7, Zinger 6, Nicklaus and Toms -5, Tiger was -3.
58, Matt Every.
What a great
at Augusta, 58 years old with a Persimmon golf club, probably.
Yeah.
Probably hitting old Persimmon on 98 still.
Yeah, you had Tiger, Colin, and Justin Leonard all at -3.
Yeah.
The thing that you remember
pocketed 89 grand for that. By the way, Mark O'Meara 576 grand for winning.
It's changed a little bit.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
4 million plus this year, right?
Yeah, they should all.
Whoever finished 4th at Valero last week made that.
They should all send Tiger a check. There should be a Tiger tax, and every time they get a payroll check, they should have to send like 100 grand to Tiger.
Yeah.
What you remember most about Jack to me was the putting style.
Yeah,
he
crouched over.
Yeah,
with
you
the
open up the left. You open up that left foot.
One of the few guys to putt with a glove too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The 86 Masters remains.
Yeah.
As much
That's
as
crazy.
your generation knows Tiger and can pick out all these.
The 97 Tiger is like the 86 Masters for a different reason, the other side of the chain.
Yeah, but the 86 Masters was, I was 23.
Yeah, incomparable.
It was unbelievable.
I was like this. I was in college. I was young, early. I may have been a freshman or sophomore in college. Okay. And golf is not a mainstream sport. We didn't grow up. Our dads weren't watching golf when we were growing up. I mean, we knew Jack Nicklaus was, and you'd still watch every now and then.
Yeah.
Wasn't near as popular and all-encompassing as it is now. And by the time they got to the back nine at Augusta that day, you had a dorm kitchen or, sitting room, the rec room, full, the entire floor, and they're watching Jack Nicklaus try and win the Masters. That's how big a boy he was, and that's how big an event that was. It got you to, I didn't only golf anybody on that whole floor watched all year.
Yeah.
Would have been
There's
that
so
Sunday
many
afternoon.
moments in that back nine, and I think he hit his on 16. His son who was caddying for him, be the right club. Jack's picked up the tee. Said it is.
Is there a good documentary on that?
There's tons.
But is there a good one? Is there like good? Like it's almost time to kind of redo another good
well,
one.
I
and
think
stick it
there
on
might
somewhere.
be one this Sunday because it's how many years now? 86 to 26.
40. Yeah, 40 years.
So I wouldn't be shocked if there is, because the other thing was Jack got motivated because, and he's in the media center, and there was a writer in the paper. Jack's done. He's and he said thanks, Bill. So
46 back then too was like different. Like 46, they were just 46 then. You were way done.
It's not old now.
You
It was
don't.
old then.
Yeah, it's not
Although
old.
that might have something to do with our age too.
46
I don't know, man.
Justin Rose now.
Look
Yes.
at look
how fit he is.
Look at,
Yeah.
Look at Jack's body at 46. Everything, his face, everything, and then look at Justin Rose or Phil Mickelson at 50 at the PGA even.
Yeah, that's true. No Phil this year.
Got to take a break. Make the turn for home next. Boys, always good to have you
Appreciate
guys
y'all,
around.
man.
Love
It was
y'all.
good ball talk.
Yeah, this is the drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be Jacksonville's #1 Buick GMC dealer. How do they earn that? By treating you right. I was just in there. I promise you they treated me right. They'll always treat you right. Courtesy, respect, and fairness. That sounds like a cliche, but it really is part of Nimnick's treating you right guarantee, and I'm an example of it. I love going over there, and I really do trust them. So if you're looking for a pre-owned vehicle or a new vehicle, head to Nimnick today. Better selection, better prices. Who delivers both? Nobody but Nimnick. Head there today. GMC, we are professional grade.
What if your next fun day out costs just $70 to play all day? That's exactly what you get at the Battalion Airsoft Arena, the only indoor airsoft battlefield in Jax. Skip the same old boring entertainment choices and step into real action with your crew. Perfect for birthdays, company team building, graduation parties, or just epic weekend fun. No experience? No problem. The Battalion package includes everything: gun, mask, and ammo with unlimited play. So lock in your mission now at BattalionAirsoftArena.com.
Quick question. Is your plumbing company run by plumbers or by people who've never held a wrench? At Holland Sons Plumbing, the owners are plumbers themselves. We're family-owned, veteran-operated, and built by people who understand the work. No corporate nonsense, no boardrooms, no suits. Right now, we're hiring service plumbers and residential new construction plumbers here in Jacksonville. If you want steady work, a team that's got your back, and owners who know the job because they've done it, give Holland Sons a look. Holland Sons Plumbing. Local, family, real.
Hey, looking for insurance you can actually trust? Meet the Kaproskis, Craig and Chris Kaprosky, the Kaprosky Agency with Goosehead Insurance. For over the years, man, they've built their reputation the right way. They're upfront. They're so honest. They're always working to find their clients the best possible coverage at the best possible price. And they'll tell you, home, auto, flood, umbrella, specialty coverage. Craig and Chris shop the market for you. Compare top insurance companies so you don't have to. They have helped families just like mine countless times. I'm so appreciative of them. They make the process simple, stress-free, and save real money along the way. If you want straight answers, coverage you can count on, man, call Craig and Chris Kaprosky. They're easy to get a hold of. Craig.Kaprosky at Goosehead.com. Craig.Kaprosky, Koproski at Goosehead.com, or call them 478-8422, 478-8422. It's the Kaprosky Agency, because the right insurance, not just about policies, it's about people that you can trust.
Jacksonville, are you ready to get back to the activities you love this spring? McHugh Health has helped patients for over 10 years relieve joint pain and rebuild tissue without surgery. Their regenerative medicine therapies reduce inflammation and restore mobility so you can hit the golf course, pickleball court, or softball field with ease. Don't live with pain. Schedule your free consultation today at McHughHealth.com. That's MCHUGH Health.com.
Jeff Breyer and Zach Breyer here with the Lifetime family of companies. Looking to revitalize and fall in love with your home again?
At Lifetime Flooring, our family-owned team brings you top-quality flooring and bath remodels with the professionalism that big box stores can't touch.
And Lifetime Enclosures will help you design and build what will become your favorite room in your home.
This Easter, everybody will want to hop on over.
Absolutely. So visit our websites or one of our showrooms today to experience the Lifetime difference and ask about our Easter specials.
Lifetime Flooring.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional, and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Oh, what a day on the drill. Appreciate all. Matt Every, Daniel Murphy, good sports talk, a lot of ball talk. Always good to have those guys in. Terrific, great insight, etc. as we get ready for the Masters. We get ready for or continue the hardball season. College baseball is flying by as always, and a lot of good things going on. And the draft is 2 weeks from tomorrow.
It's okay to get excited about the NBA playoffs looming. You got a good basketball team. I have a team that at least has a dark horse shot for the first time in a while. It's been playing good, especially in the last
games tonight,
20, 30 games. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some.
Oh, no. Oh, bad words. Turn it off.
He was watching. Is that the Tom and the Sorta clip? Yeah, it was full of bad words. So
that would have been terrible.
I thought that was my computer going off.
Your boy JJ Redick stepped in it. He looks like a damn fool today. Did you see what he did
with Vanderbilt?
No, it's with I'm not talking about the Vanderbilt. I'm talking about they're at Dallas over the weekend, and Austin Reeves hurts his back. So when you're on the road, you send your guy to the opponent's facility there, their meds, their medicals, they pass the news on. And so Reddick claimed that the medical team of the Mavericks examined the wrong part of Austin Reeves' body when the guard received an MRI by their staff over the weekend. And the Mavs said, "What are you talking about?" They put a statement. Our medical team followed standard imaging protocols based on the information provided at the time. There was no error in the scan performed. Reddick said, "I don't know where the chain of command lies with Dallas Imaging, but they scanned the wrong area. So the mistake was not on our end. We made it explicit what was supposed to be scanned, but they scanned the wrong area." This is what he said, a couple days ago. Well, he's changing his tone now when he's asked to explain the reasoning for those accusations. In the end, we got the image we needed, and obviously very appreciative because it happened throughout the season whenever the home team is accommodating to us, just like we would be for them, and we're going to move on. In other words, they didn't do anything wrong, and Reddick probably had it wrong, and the Lakers are an absolute mess. The LeBron era is going to end very unceremoniously without Luka, without Reeves, and then a first-round sweep against whoever they play. Oklahoma City beat them. City
Reeves is not playing in the playoff or 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, this is it. It starts next week. So
Reeves and Doncic are in that same boat. I mean, it's a long shot. They'd have to win a round or two, and it just doesn't look like that's going to happen. And then all attention will turn, for E's sake, on where LeBron will play next year because he can't have any riding off into the retirement because of what stands there between you two.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah. What was somebody telling us? RJ was saying Golden State.
They said the Cleveland or Golden State.
Yeah, that would
want to play with Steph.
By the way, Golden State blew out the Lakers last night. Golden State, this surprised me. They're the first team ever to win 3 straight NBA games by at least 35 points.
You mean Oklahoma State?
Oklahoma City. I'm sorry. Oklahoma City.
Okay.
What was I saying?
Golden State.
Golden State, yeah. Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City is the first NBA team to win 3 games in a row by 35 or more. Isn't that shocking?
Well, those are blowouts.
I know
the
they
NBA.
are. I guess. You feel like that would have happened somewhere. At least I do.
3?
3 straight by 30. I think 2 of them were against the Lakers, by the way.
They were.
Bronny got a dunk last night.
Did he?
Bronny get some time again?
Well, that's good. Now, when Bronny goes in, does LeBron grab him by the hand and walk him out onto the court?
Not every time.
Or does he just check in? He just checks in?
Bron sat out last night.
Of course he did.
Bron sat out too?
Sure.
He said, I don't need to play this.
Yeah,
There's no
this.
point.
By the way, I don't know if y'all know, but we stink at 123-87 was the final after they beat them like 130-something to 90-something the other day, wasn't it? Here we're back to the very foul-mouthed Tommy Lasorda.
No, I'm off that. I just got to turn it back down.
Bruh.
We're good. Don't worry. We're all fine.
All right, let's move on to a much more buttoned-up and, quite frankly, better show that follows us.
Yeah.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
I'm sorry, Tony. Bronny, he says, Bronny got a dunk last night.
Okay.
0 for 5, 2 for 9, minus 25 when on the court. Yeah, had a nice night.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I saw a highlight of him getting done. Maybe it wasn't last night.
No, he made 2 shots.
Oh, yeah.
But he was 0 for 5 behind the arc.
I didn't say that he shot.
Yeah. Great effort.
I just
23
said he
minutes.
got a dunk, bro.
Isn't that what the game's about now?
Yeah.
Did you get a dunk or didn't you?
Yeah.
Is that the measure for a good night?
For the season, Bronny, after last year, I'm averaging 2.3 points.
Yeah.
Is this year averaging 2.5. After last year shooting 28% from 3, this year he's up to 34%.
Turning up.
All he has to do is play the next 100 years, and he might catch Dad.
I don't even know if 100 years at that pace would not catch that.
Well, 2.3, 2.5, 2.7, 2.9,
I don't think he'd catch
3.1,
him. I don't think he'd catch him in 100 years. I'm not sure he'd catch him.
What's up, Tony?
What's going on, guys?
What you got cooking?
We have John Shipley joining us for the program here this morning. Our question of the day today asking which of these options most match how you would react to Florida defensive tackle Caleb Banks being available for the Jags at 56.
Oh.
And whether or not they should select him. Your options this morning: run the pickup, a nervous yes, no, too risky, or I don't like the prospect.
Okay. I like
so
that.
basically trying to get a heat check on where people feel like this Caleb Banks thing's and I can understand the fans that are like, whatever Gladstone does, I trust him on. It's like, I'm not asking you what Gladstone's going to do.
Right.
I'm asking how you feel right now.
Fair enough.
About what they should do.
Banks is such a hard one because that is one where you definitely have to see the clear-cut medicals. You can't go on what you hear or think or maybe know because Banks, without a foot deal, I can't sprint it to the podium fast enough with that.
I hear you.
With that pick.
Yeah.
So interesting. I think the good thing for the Jags is, and we always hear BPA, best player available, but maybe for one of the best times in franchise history, they can strictly follow that if they chose. I mean, it would help any and everywhere.
Have a great show.
Thank you.
All right, Mike getting ready, or Tony getting ready. No Mike today, but Ship is here, and they'll have.
And tomorrow
Jaguars
we're gonna have to
momentarily.
actually, work again. We got Murphy, no Every.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. To do all the heavy lifting again, but it was great having those guys here. The Masters will start tomorrow. We'll lose our attention span about 7:45 when the golfers start going off. But we look forward to seeing y'all again tomorrow. Enjoy Jaguars Today coming up next.
Time to swerve.
Full face, baby.
The